If there's one cool thing about being here, it's that, you know, you get to see me before I die.
Come see me before I die.
Come see me before I die. You are.
I'm gonna post
that. We do need the context for that. I realized.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Everyone's like.
Yeah, I realized. Yeah, as I was saying it, that's a bit of a heavy way to come in, maybe. So
no,
yeah,
that's good.
But
I mean, it is true.
Jamie, pull up the context. Hi, gang.
Hi, gang.
Time zone. Welcome to the Saturday show. It sounds like we're vaguely threatening something is gonna be bad, but no, it's all in good fun. Here's what this is about. Come see me before I die.
Come see me before I die.
Hashtag GalaxyCon in Austin. Who you said is a Star Trek.
Yeah, an
bestie,
OG
Star Trek bestie. It's an iconic post.
It's real good.
A capital P post.
Capital P post.
Walter Koenig is a poster with a capital P.
He really is.
And that's on God. Probably.
He played a Chekhov.
What about, was his gun featured also?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also know about Pavlov and his bell.
I know about Occam and his razor.
That's true. Poe and his law.
Yeah. Lots of people have many things.
Lots of, and that's not only true.
It's the truth. I like re-signed the lease on my apartment and realized that I'd been there a year.
Yeah.
And that's the longest that I've ever lived in one place away from home ever in my life.
That's here for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Because I've lived away from home for so long, but I was hopping
every
around.
4 to 8 months you're in a different house. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's very strange to be in one place for so long. I actually had a bit of a breakdown the other day about it.
Yeah, no, I'm there as well.
Not about like the same apartment, but just other school stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stability is really not stabilizing me in the way that I hoped, but it beats being unstabilized in an also unstable environment.
Yeah. I had a really good working week actually this week.
I love that.
Mostly due to my previously mentioned breakdown. It was a bit of a kick in the ass for me. Not to get heavy right out the gate. It's not heavy, but just like I've pretty much completely foregone cooking. Like I've just kind of committed to like buying everything.
Yeah, no, I've been having a lot of girl dinners.
Oh. I had to work on a seminar and literally my girl dinner was a bag of kettle cooked chips. Yeah, they go hard.
I do not endorse girl dinner. I am a big partaker in girl dinner though. And I've been doing girl dinner forever.
It's not something you can suggest.
No, I cannot.
But
I do not
in the absence of all other options, you do what you gotta do.
I remember girl dinner becoming like a trend on TikTok and being like, this gets dangerously close to an eating disorder. Trend.
I mean, it's at the very least, it's just a rebranded depression meal.
Yeah.
Like is why I kind of had a giggle to myself earlier. It's like, wow,
you're so right. It like, is. Yeah.
Yeah. It's depression sparkle meal.
It's like a very self-aware depression meal.
You know,
it's the sign of the times.
Sign of the times. Why did I bring that up? I don't remember.
We were talking about how life is awful.
Yeah. Hi, welcome to the set. I hope we're not your comfort streamer.
Catch me before I die.
Catch me before I die.
Man.
Or maybe it is. Maybe you take some comfort in. In the acknowledgement of.
Yeah.
The
sometimes
horrors.
it's like when you're having a girl dinner, it's nice to also know that there are people out there also having girl dinners.
That's very true. Yep.
And are like, this sucks. I wish I wasn't having girl dinner right now, but
at least I'm not having girl dinner alone.
Yeah, at least I'm not having girl dinner alone.
It's like writing an exam, you know, at least I'm not failing alone. Yeah. Looking around, seeing everyone else with their head in their hands, you're like, oh, thank God. Okay, nice.
Yeah. Have you ever, like, met someone's eyes that you didn't know during an exam?
I love I love the way you worded that. That was so, like, you're on the battlefield of your exam, and you meet eyes.
I'm gonna say that's just like so.
That was so. Enrapturing. Wow.
Painting a tapestry.
And it was painted beautifully. Someone I don't think it's ever been with someone I didn't know.
I know. I don't think
I've always
so
been
either.
like, don't unless it's like someone.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I did a little thing, a little cute thing.
Yeah.
I can Posted it on the Twitter. Just a few little Blender projects I've been doing over the last little while. This one is not the most recent one. I posted this a little while ago. I feel like I showed it here, but whatever. It's supposed to be a hairy Earth, but I realized after posting it and coming back to it later, seeing that it kind of just looks like a weird mold spore.
I mean, what is Earth if not a weird mold spore?
And that's on God. Then the most recent one was this little stained glass lighted bulb. This I realized after posting it, was like, this looks really like metallic and weird, and like it doesn't look quite light bulby. This one was, I put it in a little like mirror box.
Yeah.
It's cool. But this one was a little more closer to like what I actually wanted it to look like.
Yeah.
Very pretty. I want one. I'm sad I don't have the skill set to make a real one now.
No.
Only fake one. The filament.
The filament.
Getting these threads was took so many retries. But we got it.
I love that.
It's good fun.
I watched 2 movies this week. You'll allow me to review them.
Megan's film.
My film review. I've always got things to say about things. I saw Haunted Mansion.
Luigi?
Yeah. Well, no, different one of my guys.
Sad.
Owen Wilson was a priest.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Owen Wilson was a priest. It was good. It was fun.
A solid good.
It was camp.
Yeah.
And it did its job because it made me want to go to Disneyland and go on the ride again. There were so many really fun references to the ride that I was like, I have very fond memories of that ride and having to be removed from it when I was like 4 because I was really scared and I cried and screamed really hard.
Scary.
Too scary. The other movie I watched was Red, White, and Royal Blue. The gay one.
The gay. I remember that much about it.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much it.
What was it a thing about? Like
it's the first.
It was it was like a fanfic or something, wasn't it? About some people.
Oh yeah, it was. It was a fanfic about Mark Zuckerberg.
Right, yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was.
But it was like the first queer book that I could remember getting big and kind of
Mark Zuckerberg and his teammate or whatever, right? Yeah.
Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield.
And I'm really glad that I didn't really remember the book, because then I was able to like watch the movie and be like, "Oh, this is cute," and not be like,
"It's different.
Everything is different.
It's different."
But then I went back. I like went on Tumblr and TikTok, and everyone was talking about it, being like, "Here are all the things that are different," and I was like, "Oh wait, I liked those bits in the book. Why'd they change that?"
Retroactively disappointed.
But it was cute. It was very much like a rom-com comfort movie. It'll be definitely something I throw on when I'm like in my feels and just need like something cute and fluffy and a little bit sad, and then with a happy ending to like
bring it back.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't think it's a good game, but I love it. Story, and I love it enough for the game to forgive the gameplay issues. Yeah, I mean that's sort of like kind of like what I was saying earlier. Like the actual gameplay of Ace Attorney isn't as much my style.
That's the thing, right? Is that it really borders that line of being a visual novel.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
well, yeah, basically is, right?
Yeah.
Neverhood. Neverhood. You know Neverhood? Oh, deep cut.
No, that's okay.
Really like claymation type fucking kind of scary in the way it's just black in the background like that. Yeah, no, old games were especially hard with their puzzles and stuff, which I mean, I think makes sense, right? At this point, like games were still kind of a new medium, right? They hadn't sort of yet figured out how to make how best to organize these things, how best to tell these stories, how best to lead players, I guess. Best practices hadn't been developed yet, so like they were extra hard. You did need to have like a notebook on hand, but yeah, the gameplay of Ace Attorney, like it is a visual novel. It's not the most riveting gameplay, but like you say, the story of it is more than makes up for that. So and the notebook
thing too is that, and I will say that this makes the investigations games, like I can see why they changed the format of the investigations games, because if you are blasting through the trilogy, then the investigation trial. Oh,
it gets a little...
It gets tedious.
Yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, you need something to like switch up the formula.
Yeah, the structure is like, I remember playing the first game and being like, this is a really fun like structure. But you get tired of it after a while.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, I wouldn't have gotten Ace Attorney by family members. That's the thing. Like, I don't know.
I would say
I probably wouldn't have started it if it wasn't for stream.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing too, right? Is that I played through the first couple cases of Great Ace Attorney. Mm-hmm. And then I stopped in case 3. And I don't know that I would have picked it back up again if we hadn't been streaming Ace Attorney 2 and I was like desperate to play it all the time.
Yeah.
And then by the time I like got to the, I don't know, 4th or 5th case of Great Ace Attorney 1, I was like, I can't stop.
Right. You get once the story like has developed, you're like, all right, yeah, let's go. Where else we do all kinds of investigating? Of course. I mean, I know it was like a 20-minute segue, but it was more like a 40-minute segue after commentary and whatever, but, you know. All right, let's go there now. Turnabout Ablaze. 420. Yeah.
I made that joke last week. Arson.
I love arson. 2
cards. One of the Black Raven. And one of the White Raven. Country torn in 2. One to the west. And one to the east.
Virginia and Zhengfa?
That's what I'm thinking. When those which were split are made whole again.
Did they balkanize?
The truth will reveal itself.
Edgeworth arson? Cool.
Cool. This music goes hard.
Yeah.
It's the Yatagarasu. The Yatagarasu's here.
Ooh.
Accursed Yatagarasu. K.U.
A little arson. God forbid women do anything.
Oh my god!
We're at home.
We're at home.
Oh, it's been some time. Oh, never mind.
Gay ass? Why are you sitting like that?
Nobody's even here. Nobody's even here, and you're sitting like that. Gay boy.
Gay boy.
I love that. I love that for him. Arson, but make it cunt. Exactly.
Make it cunt.
Don't make it count. Make it cunt.
Yeah. It's so nice, almost dreamlike, to finally have the chance to relax and sip some tea.
Famous last words.
Especially after what a whirlwind the past few days have been. On my return flight, I was dragged into a case involving an Interpol agent's murder. The next day, I investigated a kidnapping and a murder at the Gatewaterland theme park. And later that night, a detective's dead body welcomed me back to my office.
A lot's happened.
Along with a thief who was out to pilfer files related to a case from 10 years ago. How did I manage to find myself in the middle of so many cases back to back?
No, he's been...
it's
one after another.
Club, bus, club, another club, no sleep, murder, bus, murder, no sleep. Well, at least I have today. All I ask is that I'll be allowed to spend it quietly.
You ask too much.
Yeah.
Edgeworth! Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth! This is big. Big, I tell you. Hey, what's wrong with you? Where's your enthusiasm?
Suddenly, the phrase, the fragility of dreams, comes to mind.
Wow.
Does it now?
Does it now?
Okay.
What are you talking about, fragile dreams? Come on, let's go. The fake Yatagarasu isn't gonna just find herself, you know.
Well, if you must know, it's possible that I was paid a visit last night by your fake.
Say what?
Unfortunately for us, the thief managed to escape. But even now, we're still looking for this criminal. However, I must warn you that we've only had a few hours to search so far. So I must insist that you be patient on this one, Kay.
What's with you today? Are you sure you aren't sleep talking to me right now? Anyway, I've got something much more important that I want you to see.
Oh, and that is?
Take a look at this. He is tired.
He's tired.
Let my man's rest for a minute. Like a single minute.
A fraction of a second. On March 14th, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret. Quite a bold declaration to send to an embassy. I suppose it was inevitable that a newspaper would catch wind of this.
The date the card mentions is today.
Today, huh?
Come on, we gotta hurry. The embassy awaits.
I suppose it is quite an urgent matter. However, do you know which country's embassy we should be investigating?
Well, it's some really special country, and I'm actually really fuzzy on the details. But never mind that. Where's all your energy? Why are you so lackadaisical today?
I'm not, Kay. You're just too wound up.
Well, then you should get too wound up too. Because this just might be our chance to catch that woman.
You mean Miss Yu? The woman who killed Kay's father burned Faraday 7 years ago.
Kay, baby doll, you have got to...
Callisto Yu.
Like... Her five-head kind of slays.
It really does.
Like, it's kind of a slay, actually.
It is a total slay.
Like, I know five-head is usually used as, like, a, like...
No, there's...
negative, but, like, it kind of...
Yeah.
She kind of killed... I mean...
She does. She claimed to be the great thief Yatagarasu. And then disappeared from the courtroom.
Ah! She makes me so mad! The phony. Everyone knows that the real Yatagarasu would never send something like a calling card. Until a company's underhanded dealings are made public. The target is always totally unaware that the Yatagarasu has paid them a visit. That's what makes the real Yatagarasu's so awesome.
The Yatagarasu's card that's shown in this article looks to me as though it could be genuine.
See, that's the thing. Whoever it is, that person isn't the real deal, but has knowledge of the Yatagarasu. If this isn't a clue that that woman's involved, then nothing is. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth, out the door you go!
Wait, there are a few preparations I must make before we go.
Out.
I gotta call my
Out you
boyfriend!
go.
I haven't even seen my boyfriend
I just
yet.
got home, I gotta get railed, please!
Please!
Let me go to my boyfriend first.
I've been out of the country for so long! Let me get railed!
My preparations are getting railed.
There's something interesting about this card we found last night here in my office.
Oh, it's a different color.
It's of a different color than the one in the article, which makes me wonder why.
What's up? Any reason why you're boring a hole through the newspaper with your eyes?
No. No reason at all. Very well. Seeing as how Miss Yu is also someone of a special nature to me, I agree that there is some merit to be found in investigating this.
I knew you'd come around. Theatrum Neutralis. Neutralis. Oh. By the light of this night's glorious moon. Oh!
Hey!
We are ready!
Ready to embark on our nightly outing.
And this is where our tale begins.
Huh. What a coincidence. Who would have thought that a Steel Samurai stage show would ever be held at such an elegant theater inside a foreign embassy?
Yeah, the climax is really awesome. Steel Samurai Sushi Slice. I got chills down my spine when he pulled that move out.
I suppose it really is more impactful to watch a show in person than on television.
I have to say though, this embassy is set up kind of funny. I mean, they have two countries sharing the same building.
Well, as you said yourself, this place and the countries it houses are very special.
Did they literally balkanize? Did Zheng Fa and Borginia like balkanize? Former Yugoslavia core?
Even this theater is special in that it is a neutral zone shared by the two countries.
So let me get this straight. The Steel Samurai show just now is being sponsored by one of the two countries. The one that's called the Kingdom of Alabast, right? Different country, okay.
Different countries. Yes, it would appear that the Steel Samurai is very popular in that country as well.
Alabast feels like it's probably like Germany, Austria, somewhere around there, if I had to guess. Seems that way. But you know who I'm really into? Yep, but you know who I'm really into? The Jammin' Ninja. The Republic of Babal is sponsoring the Jammin' Ninja stage show. Babal. That's something for fangirls like me. Preach it, girl. The girlies here understand.
And she's so real for that.
Fandom wars. Literally out of getting out. The girlies are out of control now. The fandom wars literally caused the split of nations.
Fandom wars have a detrimental impact on the economy of two countries.
And that's like the power.
And that's their power.
That's their power.
That's their power. Have you been seeing that if Taylor Swift cancels one of her shows, it will genuinely negatively impact the economy of whatever state she cancels in?
That's so bananas.
It's so
She
crazy.
has, honestly, Swifties, forgive me, but she has too much power.
I agree. I agree.
That's I'm sorry, that's kind of fucked up.
Even for like, yeah.
That's kind of been
for
like,
one person in the industry to hold so much influence and so much sway. They like literally like she was like the Swifties can do any like they were like someone interviewed her being like, can the Swifties adjust the price of eggs in the country? And she was like, honestly, I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah.
They can do anything. And like I don't know if it was coincidentally or whatever, but the price of eggs dropped after that interview. And I was like, again, I wouldn't put it past them. They scare me.
Yeah.
And I like Taylor Swift, don't get me wrong.
Very.
Yeah. I really like Taylor Swift, do not get me wrong. Like I think that she is I think she's a very good artist, and I think she's an incredible writer. And she puts out some bops, and I will BTS fans are like that too, absolutely.
I get so baffled at the putting of a single person on that much of a pedestal. Like I cannot comprehend that. Yeah,
that differently, because I absolutely can.
That's so bananas to me.
But yeah, no. The Swiftie army and the BTS army similarly frighten me deeply.
Yeah.
And the worship that goes on.
And that's the
Taylor
really
Swift
like
is...
the worship part of it is what really like I'm like, y'all look, I understand having a favorite artist and whatever.
Yeah.
But you'll have to be a little bit normal.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I'm gonna roast my little baby sister for a second. I was trying to, and I will say that my sister has branched out recently, and is no longer like this. But I was trying to recommend my sister music, and get her to kind of branch out. She's like a hardcore Swiftie. Like she was just at LA at the Taylor Swift. Like that was like a thing that my mom did.
Ooh.
That she was like, okay, me and my sister are going to LA to watch Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
And like once in a lifetime, like my friends in high school did that with One Direction.
Oh,
I
really?
went to LA with my friend to go see One Direction. Because it's just like the artist of like that
time
you are obsessed with, and no one comes to the West Coast.
Yeah.
So. Anyway, but I was trying to recommend her music, and she was like, Megan, I can't listen to anyone else because it will be betraying Taylor Swift. And I was like,
I mean,
touch grass.
Yeah, I mean, have you?
I also have to defend Taylor Swift because she gets so much unnecessary hate.
No, there's
like it's
Well, it's like people who hate Lizzo because she did a weird thing, and then people who hate Lizzo because she's a big person.
Exactly.
Like there are people with reasonable critiques, and then the people who will see
that was all a lie, though. Did you see that?
I haven't seen the updates.
Yeah, no. Apparently the dancers were lying.
Nice.
Yeah, thank God.
Which I mean makes sense. Like it'd be weird.
It'd be weird, right?
If it was real. Yeah. people will see the legitimate criticisms. The people who have the illegitimate criticisms will see the legitimate criticisms and then be like, oh, nice, I can finally hate on her,
Yeah.
like, openly or whatever.
No, there's a lot of...
But for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
But because people are currently mad at her for good reasons, it's okay.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
There's a lot of critique about an actress named Rachel Zegler right now. She was in the new West Side Story. She was in the Shazam movie.
Mhm.
She is like my age.
Mhm.
She is a young
It's a
woman.
familiar name.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I really like her. She's playing the new Snow White in the new Snow White live action, which I don't think needs to be made. And she has always been very vocal about her thoughts about the projects that she's been involved with, and she's also been brutally honest about them. And so when she got asked, like, why are you doing Shazam Fury of the Job? She was like, I needed a job.
Yeah.
I'm a working actor. I needed a
With
job.
bills.
I booked
Yeah.
this job. And everyone was like, blah, it's a comic book movie. You need to be like a diehard fan if you want to be in the movie.
Brother, this is a job.
And I was like, actually really respect her saying that and being brutally honest and being like, I'm a working actor.
Yeah.
I saw a job. It was a cool part.
I took
I
it.
booked the
Yeah.
job.
Like that. People forget that you're doing a job.
Yeah. And I mean, that's why the strikes are happening.
Well, yeah, literally. People forget that. Oh, this is a job
It's a job.
you're doing. Yeah,
It's a job.
Yeah.
But she has said some really like cringe things about the new Snow White movie. She was like, I like didn't like the cartoon as a kid.
Mhm.
I didn't watch it for like 16 years, and then I watched it to prep for this movie.
Mhm.
And like just had some like really fundamental misunderstandings about what made the original cartoon good and
Mhm.
like blah blah blah. And a lot of her interviews are getting taken out of context, and it like the immediate like bandwagon hate on her because she is a young woman
Right.
who
Right.
expresses her opinion and yeah, is a little cringe.
Mhm. But it's
And like talks
being cringe is not a crime.
Yeah.
You
and,
can
like,
be cringe, but like you're allowed to be cringe. It's
talks
fine.
in like kind of a main character way.
Yeah.
I'm like, is the movie gonna be good? Probably not.
Mhm.
Is that her fault? No.
Mhm.
She's like talking about the story and the writing and the direction the movie is being taken. I'm like, did she have anything to do with that? No. Does she agree with it? Maybe, but like it wasn't her choice.
Yeah. Again, she's doing a job.
Yeah, I was like, this is a young, mid-20s woman doing a job very successfully.
Mhm.
I have always liked her. She's a theater kid, like she's cringe.
Yeah. But that's fine.
She's annoying. Like,
But that doesn't make her bad or
it
evil or
doesn't
whatever.
make her a bad person.
Let cringe be.
If anything, it's so nice to see her get on Graham Norton and be like, I'm cringe.
Yeah, you know, cringe culture, yada yada, whatever. But like,
Yeah.
even if we take cringe as being a thing, like, you can be cringe. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean you deserve to be killed or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
you're
No, I'm...
being cringe is not a moral
Yeah.
you know, misdeed.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're not evil for being
Things that were
cringe. Which is why we'll just keep politics very brief. But like a lot of like weird like right-wing takes just come down to it's cringe and
Yeah.
therefore should be illegal.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Like-
I think I...
Like the whole like
Yeah.
ranting blue-haired SJW thing.
Yeah.
Like that's literally all that is that is cringe and therefore you should die.
Yeah.
Which is
Or it's
insane.
like, I don't know, they're weird.
Well, right.
They're weird.
Right.
I don't like them.
Because they're weird and that's okay, but
Okay.
and is that a moral like is
Like,
being weird of evil?
yeah.
Like no.
They might be weird, but they also might be like genuinely the nicest, most kind-hearted person ever. How did we start talking about Taylor Swift?
Fangirls.
Fangirls.
Yeah.
Oh my god, sorry. I was at a physics event
Uh-huh.
and we were at a restaurant and the waiter was taking our orders. It didn't have a notepad, it was just like remembering everything.
They're
And
crazy for that.
Crazy for that.
Crazy for that.
Number one, crazy for that.
Yeah.
My friend was like, how do they like remember who ordered what? And my other friend was like, oh, you know, they probably have like distinguishing features. They'll be like, okay, whatever, haha, Meagan, blue hair pronouns, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I mean, also girl.
Girl.
I am the only
Yeah.
girl here.
Yeah.
So she probably said,
Girl.
girl.
Yeah.
There are more defining
Yeah,
features,
then-
like being the only girl
Yeah.
at this table. And he was like, oh.
Yeah.
Are you really? Really? What?
What?
I was like, yep.
You're a girl?
No, he was like, surely there's another girl here. I was like, it's always
You're in
just me,
physics.
babes.
You're in physics,
it's
buddy.
always just me.
There's one girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's my blue hair pronoun
Nice.
story.
Oh, shall we carry on?
Yeah, let's do
Back
it.
to the game. We've totally got to go see that too, Mr. Edgeworth. Jammin' Ninja Show is gonna kick the Steel Samurai Show's rear end.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take that again. The Jammin' Ninja Show is gonna kick the Steel Samurai Show's ass.
Love it.
Yeah.
Kay and Edgeworth. Steel Samurai
discourse.
Versus Jammin' Ninja discourse.
They are about to do some capital D discourse.
Edgeworth's like about to throw hands with a 13-year-old.
One must have at least one blue hair and pro. Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I've always felt like I fucking hate her.
Felt like I could really punch her out.
Oh man.
You know, ever since I first met this girl, I've always had this inkling that what she really wants to be is not a thief, but rather a ninja.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, she's 17. He the beer be eating and it's nice to see you. Oh yeah. Did you copy paste it? Oh no, yeah. I'm not a you are not my child anymore.
Disowned.
Disowned. So anyway, about today's event. What's it called again?
Oh, how did you...
Alabast.
Yeah. The Kingdom of Alabast versus the Republic of Babahl Goodwill Jubilee.
Versus? Wait.
I know, versus is crazy. Versus is crazy. The Goodwill Jubilee, but it's also versus.
They're also fighting about
They're also who has more goodwill?
Competitive goodwill.
Huh?
Huh? What does that mean?
Small European countries of the Kingdom of Alabast and the Republic of Babahl.
Yeah, this is definitely Balkan. They're Balkan-posting.
Balkan, yeah. These two countries used to be a single entity that was abundant with nature.
I'm waiting on the fucking
What does abundant with nature mean?
like full of trees. I don't know. Birds, trees,
Birds,
animals.
trees, abundant with nature.
Fuck. I'm waiting on the Albanian discourse that they're probably gonna have.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
not gonna have it because it's. But there's a lot of people have weird takes on Albanians in Europe. I don't know. Anyway,
I wouldn't know.
I don't know details. All I know is that they have strong. Some people have strong feelings about Albanians. The writers view Europe a similar way as Bram Stoker did. I feel. I don't know what that is.
Bram Stoker wrote Dracula.
Ah, gotcha.
I haven't read Dracula though.
At least 3, I would think. Maybe, I don't know, the past geometry. Yes.
And it was called
Oh!
the Principality of Cohdopia.
Wait, so this
Principality? Good omens!
Oh. I was gonna say, oh, so this is a local government. This is a municipal government.
No.
Principality. Municipality is what I was thinking.
Oh. Good omens!
Yeah. Okay, so wait, so Cohdopia Balkanized? Is this what I'm understanding?
I guess so.
Is everything alright, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, I'm alright. Moving on.
Oh, so Cohdopia broke up in the 7 years since, is my theory. Yeah, there it is. They Balkanized.
After a period of civil unrest, the country split in two, though signs of their past remain. For example, their flags preserve the flowers and the butterfly motifs to this day. Cohdopia, huh?
I'm from the Balkans. I have no idea what's going on. They split.
They split.
Like former Yugoslavia.
Have you seen that Tumblr post that's like...
The US should Balkanize.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like being dead named is like calling Yugoslavia and blah blah blah, but then they have written it kind of implying that their parents named them Yugoslavia. And so they had to reblog again being like, my parents did not name me Yugoslavia. This should not have been the takeaway from this post.
This is my son, Yugoslavia.
She was like, my dead name is not Yugoslavia, you guys.
Oh shit.
The KG-8 incident, and what was referred to as the second KG-8 incident.
Rip Yugoslavia, we hardly knew ya.
In which an embassy staff member was murdered.
I think I reblogged that.
You might have reblogged it from me.
Yeah.
Or I might have reblogged it from you. I don't know.
Who's to say?
Who's to say? Both of these cases were related to the Principality of Cohdopia.
I do like the idea of Balkan countries just splitting their embassy into literally. I mean, that's where they just put some lines on the floor in the.
Like, well, we're both renting the building. We'll
yeah,
just get some duct tape.
Yeah, that's your side, and this is mine.
My side.
You can decorate your side how you want.
Just like the scientist from Pacific Rim.
Just like the scientist from Pacific Rim.
And remember that.
Remember that. Also, hi, Comet from away. Happy time zone.
Happy time zone.
Yeah, you did that?
Yeah.
Okay.
In the 7 years that have passed, the country may have split into two. However, the Yatagarasu still sent a calling card here.
I'm sorry for your lack of beaches, Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Mm.
I'm sorry Croatia's doing that to you.
Yeah. What does it all
What does it all Mr. Edgeworth, I know you're thinking about something.
He's thinking about something all the goddamn time.
He's just like me.
He's not like me.
Give Bosnia their coastline. You individually do it.
Oh, excuse me. What were we talking about again?
If you could please stop spacing out on me. Anyway, we were talking about the Alabas versus Babal Goodwill Jubilee.
Crazy.
Two countries have had a pretty bad relationship with each other. But supposedly they've been trying really hard to make up recently.
USA versus Russia Goodwill Jubilee. Can you imagine? Cold War. Political tensions rising.
Wow, wow, wow.
A versus Jubilee.
A versus Jubilee. My grandpa is Serbian, and I'd like to just, generally apologize. Sorry for all of it.
Everything.
Sorry for this. I was just thinking I want to come to Croatia soon if I can. Croatia seems like a beautiful place. Also, Czech Republic seems like a beautiful place. Oh, I didn't get to see anything east of Switzerland while I was there. I've been to Prague. Prague looks awesome. That's why they decided to hold this event.
That's the case, then why the verses?
Why the verses?
Why the verses?
It's so funny.
Yeah, I want to go to Prague so bad.
Also, both countries claim to own the real Prima Du statue, a national treasure to both. They're planning to have them publicly evaluated today to see which one's the real deal.
Okay, need I remind you to take care and not succumb to your thieving desires?
Well, when it comes to treasure, I can't help myself. You know that.
Ugh.
I must steal. I want to steal.
Wanna steal.
Yeah. Good. A harp competition there. Holy.
Mass transparent star to
Mass transparent star. Reason why I want Kay to meet Phoenix. Phoenix to fit. Yeah. True.
Kay and Rhonda Light would slay.
Yeah.
She would literally be like, "Are you my dad?
Are you my?" Yeah. No. She would yeah. That'd be so funny. I want to see that now.
Yeah.
Kay would end up getting adopted by Desiree and Ron.
100%.
I feel like they're like, oh, a little thief baby.
Yeah.
Come, we'll teach you.
Uncle Edgeworth gets custody on the weekends.
If Miles knows Phoenix, it's only fair. Yeah, they have to bring their children together.
Yeah.
They're all step siblings.
Exactly. Ugh, she'd better just be saying that in jest.
Hey, I can read your body language, you know, and you've got it all wrong. Look, I'm here to do some investigating. Investigating, I tell you.
I know. And although we don't know if the Yatagarasu will really make an appearance, I suppose we should still spend some time examining this place.
Any ideas what to do?
Any ideas what to do? There's a very festive atmosphere in here.
Yeah, super festive. I'm really happy for the Kingdom of Alabas and the Republic of Babal. The whole name? What are we doing the whole names for? It's great that they have reestablished diplomatic relations.
I love them.
Poli-sci, Major K.
I love the term diplomatic relations. Yeah. It
they're talking to each other again. They're talking again.
Oh my god. Re-established diplomatic relations.
They're talking. This feels like an ad.
It does, like a travel agency ad.
Fine tech, happy time zone. The newspapers say that it's almost like they're Cohdopia once again.
Perhaps we are
the reunification of Yugoslavia.
Perhaps we are bearing witness to a historic moment in time. I really want to find this Yugoslavia post now. It's gonna be buried under so many Good Omens posts, but I'll find it.
You know who I wish had diplomatic relations? Who?
Who?
Hey, look! They're selling some commemorative merchandise to celebrate this event. Kate's using a lot of big words today.
Yeah! Slay!
Slay. Oh, you know what? I think she stuck it up to Edgeworth.
She's trying to speak his language.
She's trying to speak his language. Founders Cohdopia biscuits. And over here they're selling Royal Cohdopia biscuits.
For Yugoslavia.
Yeah.
It would seem that they have yet to reconcile their competitive spirits.
That's it? Okay, you do that. I'm gonna go pee. Again. Bro, I'm drinking so much.
I didn't say anything! I didn't say anything! I didn't say anything! Go piss, girl.
Thank you.
Walk around.
Walk up and get down.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey girls, I'm gay. No shot! Cameraman?
Cameraman?
I know who that is. Where in hold on, I gotta find her. I gotta get my Southern Belle back on. Where in tar nation are they? Come on, big scoop. Hey, mister, out of the way. Yeah, I'm talking to ya.
Ugh. Seem to remember this woman from somewhere.
You sure do.
Yet my instincts are directing me not to engage in conversation with her.
He's just like me. No eye contact.
Perhaps it would be best if I left her alone.
Oh, that's fun though. Lotta.
These flowers were sent by Global Studios.
Global Studios?
That's where they filmed the Steel Samurai television show. They've been producing hit after hit recently, so the studio is being remodeled.
Oh, I read about that in the papers the other day. That mascot of theirs is also getting a facelift too, right? What's his name?
The monkey.
The monkey?
You mean Mrs. Monkey? I thought it was a man.
I don't know. Yeah, I thought it was something like that. You have a really good memory. Who's Global? Oh, the Global. Yeah, no.
Yeah, D. Vasquez.
Yeah. Oh, I don't remember.
Throwback.
Yeah, no, that's way far back. That's why it took me a minute. Is this the same Steel Samurai from Case 3?
I think so.
Where are we in time again? This is this is after Game 3.
Yes.
Yes. So the Steel Samurai from Case 3 would have been Will Powers.
Yeah, he's still alive.
He's still alive, but is he still playing the role?
I think so. Cause there's different.
There were different samurais,
right?
who were the other guys that were like on guard and co.
Yeah. Jammin' Ninja.
Yeah.
Pink Princess. So I think Steel Samurai is same guy.
Yeah, we haven't been told that. Have we? Because the second time we saw Will Powers,
it's definitely the same character.
Yeah.
If not played by the same guy. So he's definitely wrong. He's definitely
wrong. Yeah.
Yeah. Ha! Never underestimate my powers of recollection. What an idiot.
Hey kid, out of the way. I'm trying to watch it here.
It appears that the child is watching.
I don't know why that was so funny to me. This child.
It appears that the child is watching a video from the first season of the Steel Samurai.
Oh, season 1, episode 2. And then Steel Samurai versus the Nine-Tailed Fox. I know this one.
Timestamp 1701.
Timestamp 7. Would you like to?
Go! Keep on fighting until your last breath. Go! My hero, the Steel Samurai!
Completely absorbed in singing this theme song. Whoa. I wish I could remember this Steel Samurai theme song off the top of my head.
Do-do-do. Do-do.
Word.
I got the first few notes, I don't know. I would know it if I heard it.
Yeah, that's me too,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Completely absorbed in singing the theme song, I see. I'll let the child watch in peace.
Do 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 do. So I don't know.
No, I only have the. All I can think of is. Do 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 do. I don't know. I got nothing.
I don't know. Hey, Mom. Am I on TV? Am I in your shot? Am I in your way?
Am I in the way, bro?
Am I in the way, bro? Sorry, bro. What are you doing? Okay, that's good. All right, now give me a dramatic slam right there.
A word?
Stop! Hey, do you mind? Get out of the way, buddy. Okay, once more. In 3, 2, 1, action.
Hey, was that my fault just now?
Well, he's obviously working. I guess we should leave him alone. Can I be interviewed? I like turtles. I like turtles.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thank you.
And we're here reporting live from the Theatrum Neutralis. As you can see, tonight's audience is full of enthusiasm.
Tell us how excited you are. Thrilled.
Thrilled.
I am so excited.
His autistic swag.
He is compelling me right
so
now.
Let's see what this member of the audience has to say.
Okay, that's good. Let's do one more run through.
Excuse me, but when you are ready to film for real, would you mind giving me a call?
What?
You want this?
Okay, when you're serious about this, here's my fucking number.
Let me know when you're done playing
Yeah.
games.
Let me know when you're done fiddling around.
Doing your
I'm
tests.
ready to go.
I'm ready for showtime. Let me know when it's my cue, okay?
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
That's awesome. Baby girl.
I have things to say about the Steel Samurai, and by God,
I'm gonna say
the
them.
public will hear them.
I love him. Holy.
Since that she didn't hear a single word I just said.
Maybe. Now, who's this slave?
Who's this sleigh? Man.
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 This is the perfect angle.
Huh?
Go, my image. Travel across the wave world and into every TV set around the globe.
This guy's gay.
Well, yeah. Did you not tell by my...
But he's extra gay.
But he's extra gay.
More honest approach to appearing on TV might serve your ambitions better.
Might serve.
There can only be one gay man around here, and it's not gonna be you.
Out of my way, gay boy. I'm
Out of
trying to
my way,
make my
gay
big
boy.
break. Hi, I'm here with the news. Everybody watch stream season 3 of Steel Samurai now. We need a 3rd season.
We need a 3rd season!
Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, sushi. Pamphlets. Never mind.
There are pamphlets about the 2 embassies here on the table.
Oh. It still looks weird to me.
Me too.
Me too. Only one gay in a primary color suit. Get back.
The country split into 2 a few years back. They've shared the building and its grounds 50-50 ever since.
Oh, that's nice.
Great.
Oh, okay. Mostly crazy, but at least they're even.
A whole reorganization of a government, and they couldn't rent a new space. They just was like, well, we got this one.
We'll just put a line down the middle and call it a day.
Surely 2 countries will take up the same space as the bureaucratic decisions of one country.
If your country's diplomatic relations are so easily severed as to simply put a line in the embassy and call it a day, did you ever really have diplomatic relations to begin with? If all it takes is just a line down the hallway of your embassy, I don't know.
Crazy.
I just think you have maybe more to look at.
Like, maybe you didn't need to rent that big of a building in the first place.
How big is your economy?
Yeah.
Do you deserve a building that big?
Do you deserve a building that big? Do you deserve an embassy with a theater in it?
With big enough to cut into 2 embassies?
Sorry, can I tell you about that for a second?
Was it, well, my assumption is the theater came after, since it's called the neutral theater.
I mean, theaters can be renamed.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Imagine going. Also, in my experience, government embassies, it's just like.
It's where you.
it's just
you
like,
get a visa.
Sometimes it's just like a floor on a building.
Yeah, that's true.
It is.
Going to the Japanese embassy was pretty much, yeah. Have you seen the American embassy? Okay, well, that's the Americans.
America.
You know, they're the way they are. I mean, neither of them could give up the building. They're like, I'm not moving. You move.
Yeah, but the idea of an embassy in like a theater, like the idea that I would go see like
I'm going to the embassy to see a show.
Yeah, I'm going to the embassy of a country I've never heard of to see some local like theater kids put on a production of Little Shop of Horrors.
I'm going to see Hamilton at the embassies.
Insane.
Oh, I guess it's because they don't have the money to build 2 separate ones, huh?
I should think that's not the reason why, Kay. I suppose I'll just help myself to one of these.
Nice. That's it? I didn't talk to everybody yet. Oh, boo!
What is all the hubbub?
Ah! Hey, look! It's the Steel Samurai!
Oh my god!
And he's got his son, the Iron Infant, with him.
What the hell?
The Steel Samurai fucked?
The Steel Samurai fucked? Please be Will Powers.
Will Powers had a son?
Please be Will Powers.
Well, no, Will Powers would have no problem conceiving a son.
That's true.
Let's be honest here. Will Powers, Will Powers, I'm not questioning. I know he can lay pipe.
Oh yeah.
I'm talking about the Steel Samurai. I guess who also is steel and probably also has quite the dong, if I had to guess, actually.
And like probably more pipe
steel hard,
to be honest.
And hard as a rock.
Hard as steel.
Hard as metal, yeah.
Let's talk to the girlies.
Women.
Ugh. Children.
But today's
women.
show is like they went from a complete comedy.
Yeah, and that last movie, Steel Samurai.
I know, right? And that Pink Princess movies were really stiff. In the middle of this show, I could swear that I heard her hip crack.
I know, I totally thought that too.
Pink Princess has bad hips. Seriously, just what are they thinking, you know?
That is so me and Claire the second we walk out of anywhere. Being like, they were a little pitchy.
I got out a key.
We went and saw Hamilton and we were like,
The original cast would never.
I was like, this person really added something new to the spice, blah, 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 blah. And then, that's so me and Claire. The second we walk out of any production.
Yeah.
I suppose there is no graceful way to enter this conversation.
Hey, big guy.
Hey, big boy.
10 more minutes. No, in 5 more minutes. But isn't it really bad for me to spend time doing this? It's no use. Would someone please just tell me what I should do? He's just like me.
You appear to be troubled by something. May I be of assistance?
Leave me alone. I'm trying to figure out just what the right time to talk to that girl over there is. And if I mess up, it'll be because I'm talking to you right now. Somehow I get the feeling he's about to fall flat on his face.
Okay, this man is
This man is not gonna get any of these baddies.
Well, let's just do as he wishes and leave him alone.
Will Powers did not. No, like, I know there's an audience for people like Will Powers. I know.
Cohdopia.
He's fucking no problem.
Yeah.
Especially with his little, like, shy boy. Like, come on. Fucking nasty style. Now, what's up with your hair?
Is there something I can help you with? I was wondering what is beyond these doors.
He was wasted on kid. Get Will Powers and OnlyFans.
It's the Alabastian Embassy. Now, unless you have some business with the embassy.
I suppose I can't really claim to have business with the embassy right now.
Well, you don't have to be so rude about it, Mr. Guard. You tell him. Now, what's all the hubbub? Oh, yeah! Forgot.
Wait, can we go behind him and see if there's anyone else? Yeah, what's this
fool's deal? Is there something I could... Wait.
Yeah, slay this one line the guard's gonna have.
I will! I'm gonna put my whole pussy into my one line.
As he should.
It's what you have to do as you know, you get for your first...
There are no small parts.
You get your first speaking role. You gotta put your pussy in your first speaking role.
Yeah.
Is there something I can help you with?
was wondering what is beyond these doors.
The Babahlese Embassy is just beyond these doors, sir. You have some business with the embassy? Do you require immediate access?
No, that's quite all right.
Are you sure, sir? Anyone and everyone is always welcome in the Republic of Babal. Well then, since we're here...
An embassy isn't some sort of theme park, Kay.
You're such a buzzkill. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, I'm ready for my interview.
And we're here reporting live from Theatrum Neutralis. As you can see, tonight's audience is full of enthusiasm.
Oh, are we just...
Oh,
okay.
yeah. Okay.
We're not going to say anything about the man that just came out. Hey, kid. I can't talk to him. Hi.
May I speak?
Wait, where's his, like...
Crazy.
Okay, so this isn't, well, this has to be just a dude in a costume. This isn't the actual actor,
no,
right?
I believe that Edgeworth has compartmentalized this.
That he's allowed to just walk up and be like, hi, can I talk to you?
He has the audacity.
Yeah.
May I speak with you for a second?
I'm a big fan of your work.
It's the Steel Samurai.
Steely-eyed. Mr. Edgeworth, what are you glaring at him for?
Please excuse me. It's just that I've never seen a superhero up close before.
Aw, he's cute. To Edgeworth, Steel Samurai. I'm sure we'll see it more clearly in a second. It looks like he's written something down for you.
To Edgeworth from Steel Samurai.
Huh? Steel Samurai Daddy.
Really?
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 Edgeworth's about to be like, Daddy, you say? You know, you're my one pass.
Yeah.
That
is true. 100% true.
You know, I talked to my boyfriend about you, and he said it's okay.
Yeah. You're the hall pass.
You're the hall pass.
To Edgeworth from Steel Samurai Daddy, married man of Mioldi, Tokyo.
Sorry, but that is not. No, this guy. No, they got a different guy in this suit.
Yeah,
I don't think this is the actual like
his waist
actor.
was way too
No,
snatched.
he's yeah. No, I think this is just some dude in the costume. I don't think it's the real guy. Wow, an autograph. Pretty cool that you got one, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Okay. We just lingered on that one for a bit.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, can we examine that?
Yes. Nope.
Oh, no.
This one was you.
Yeah. Mr. Steel Samurai! Ambassador Alba is waiting for you! And now the Steel Samurai will proceed to enter the Kingdom of Alabas to shake the hand of the Ambassador. The Steel Samurai isn't only here for the two countries tonight, but rather can be thought of as a goodwill ambassador from our country to theirs.
There he goes. Off to spread goodwill to the world.
He really does seem like a goodwill ambassador.
It is fully
doesn't
lauded
he?
in the back. Okay, we're shooting the next segment now. Cue camera.
In just a few seconds, the Jammin' Ninja stage show is set to begin.
Cool frame. Oh, 100%.
After the show, the Jammin' Ninja will enter the Republic of Babal. He is set to meet with the ambassador of Babal at that time.
Oh, great. I can see the crime already about what's... Okay.
Charged.
I can see the puzzle. What?
Charged. Just
The crime.
politically.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
It's charged in there.
I normally use that word in a different context. And I kind of forgot about that. But it is charged.
It is.
And maybe in more ways than one.
The charge has many meanings.
Charged has many meanings.
Wow.
Charged.
Charged. Sexually, politically, who's to say?
Who's to say? Sometimes that's the same thing.
Exactly. Sometimes you're faced up against a rival spy, politically and sexually charged.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the old guy was.
Yeah.
We got a new guy probably.
We got a new guy.
Ah! The Jammin' Ninja show is about to start. We've got to get back to our seats.
Regrettably, I don't have much of an interest in ninjas.
I only have eyes for one hero. Well, this show will change your mind. Come on, we have to hurry. I know this panel. If we miss even a second of the Jammin' Ninja's awesome playing, I'll never forgive you.
What's the name of the guy who...
There was Matt on guard and there was,
He was hot, too.
Juan Carita.
Juan Carita!
That was like right, I couldn't, it was right there.
Ugh, I suppose you're not about to give me much of a choice here, are you, Kay?
No.
No.
Hush, 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 hush.
We haven't heard that in so long!
Yeah, it's been a minute, huh? We haven't been good. Yeah, they were both pieces of shit, but you know. I could listen to that A Ninja Marked for Death's Lullaby song all day. His superb playing and that sad melody really brought a tear to my eye. And his heart-wrenching voice! Now that's the Jammin' Ninja's greatest weapon.
No.
No, you're wrong.
No.
Those pieces of Jammin' Ninja merchandise over there. I've gotta have them. I especially want the hair sticks they're selling exclusively at these shows. They're exactly like the ones the heroine Princess Missola wears in her hair. Anyway.
He's so cunty.
Anyway? Hold it right there, Mr. Edgeworth.
Yes.
You're thinking of going home, aren't you?
Well, it doesn't seem likely that the Yatagarasu will be making an appearance tonight. Most likely, it was simply a prank.
No way. No way. As if. I just know the Yatagarasu will show.
But I thought you said that the Yatagarasu doesn't send calling cards.
Yeah, I did, but...
I figured from the very beginning that this would wind up being a wild goose chase.
But that card she sent was a genuine fake calling card. A genuine
fake?
I was gonna say that.
I was gonna say that.
Well, how can I word this? The Yatagarasu's mark that's on the calling card is exactly the same as my mark. Get it now? We've got a problem.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. The Yatagarasu's been spotted in Alabast.
What?
You hear that, Mr. Edgeworth? Ha! So you finally decided to show yourself, you phony. Hey, what gives?
I'm sorry, but I will need to search you before you may enter.
What the fuck? Hey, the Steel Samurai just waltzed through on this one without
You
one.
think you're the Steel Samurai?
Yeah, we checked him earlier. Now, if you don't hurry up and let me through, my phony's gonna escape.
Okay, a country's embassy is considered to be part of the country itself. If you don't go through the proper procedures to enter the country...
Let's go through customs.
Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm gonna enter through Babal and climb over the wall into Alabast.
You would tell a prosecutor straight out that you intend to illegally enter another... Kay, are you listening to me?
She's already halfway out the window. Kay Faraday and I'm coming through! Yes, and welcome.
Someone stop her! Anyone!
Yes, and also welcome.
And also you having some.
Get back here and be illegal. Get back here and stop doing crimes. Oh, work it. Do that weird convulsion thing that people do.
It's so funny when people are trying to throw it back, but it's white people and they're like...
Yeah, like very step by step doing it, yeah.
Me.
Tina Turk, that's it.
Kate, where are you?
Oh, Breeze. Interesting.
Don't tell me you really did some fine...
Some fine.
Don't tell me you really did find some way over this fence.
Like the ladder?
Ah!
No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I'm sure she'll be fine, but I still don't like this. Because what if she's not? Fire! This is too big for us to handle. Looks like the Yatagarasu came to Babal too.
You accursed Yatagarasu! Kay, you had better be alright wherever you are. Our baby!
Our baby!
Woof.
Oh.
She's fine.
She's fine. She's getting patted down, it looks like, though. Under arrest. I told you it wasn't me! Hold it! Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, King. I love you. Kay, are you alright?
Do I look alright to you? Now can you do something about this woman? Mr. Edgeworth.
Detective Gumshoe, what is the meaning of this?
Well, sir, it's, this.
Oh, shit!
He's him.
Him.
You're not him. You're not
him.
Kay, you ain't him, little bro.
Okay, you A him.
It wasn't me. He was already dead when I ran in here, hot on the heels of the fake Yatagarasu. Look, I only came in here because I saw a suspicious person at the open air stage.
Suspicious person?
A long black coat and a hood over their head. I dare you to tell me that's not suspicious. When I saw that person, I immediately thought that they must be the fake Yatagarasu. So I chased after them into the embassy, then into here. And then I lost sight of them. But I just know that person is the one who did it.
What are you so Okay. What are you so worked up over? There's no reason for you to be this loud.
Girl, you're putting me under arrest.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but you're Agent Lang's secretary. Shih-na, I believe your name is, correct? And if you are making an arrest, I assume you have evidence that it was Kay who committed the crime. Is that also correct?
No.
You refuse to answer?
Work,
I don't
bitch.
need to answer.
You the weird girl. It's
I was just thinking that. I was like, I don't think we've seen Kay arrested for murder yet.
being a weird girl in an Ace Attorney game is a curse in that you must get arrested at least once.
Teresa didn't get arrested.
Yeah, but she's like more baby than Kay.
I mean, there's also still time
There's
for
still
her.
time, true. We got a bunch of other games still.
Yeah.
Did you do that?
Yeah. Gah!
True, Gumshoe got arrested.
You are merely a prosecutor in this country, meaning you have no investigative authority.
Hey, pal. Just what the fuck does that... What the heck does what you just said mean? And if it happened here, it's under Mr. Edgeworth's jurisdiction. The end.
And
be gay.
That's really important.
And seeing as how this building is sitting on our soil, we can investigate wherever we'd like. Yeah, but... I'm sorry, are they Cohdopian? No, you're from Zhengfa, your jurisdiction... Oh no, but you're Interpol. Never mind.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Unfortunately, detective, embassies are a different matter.
What the fuck? I mean,
Shit, fuck.
Huh?
This office is considered to be a part of the Republic of Babal, which means that anything that happens in here...
Christoph was a weird girl in the first Apollo case, and he got himself arrested. That's true.
falls to the control of the Babahlese government and the Babahlese law.
Like the Tower of Babel?
That's also what I
Was thinking? Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Were you thinking those words also?
Yeah, I was.
Wow.
I've been known to think once or twice.
It happens to the best of us.
Occasionally.
Occasionally.
Not often.
Not often.
Giving them exclusive extraterritorial rights.
Extraterrestrial rights? Gumshoe said alien rights. Extraterrestrial rights, brother. Yee yee.
Yee yee.
Extraterrestrial rights?
Sorry, I love an X-Files reference. The truth is out there, baby. It really is.
Sir, do you really believe that the truth is out there?
I would love to see a Mulder and Scully
art
of those two.
Yeah. That'd be so cool. I've only seen like 2 episodes of X-Files, but Gumshoe
I'm rewatching it
does
right now.
feel Mulder?
Yes.
Coded?
Yeah.
Vaguely?
Yeah, no, he is.
Yeah.
In his himbo.
I was gonna say the like
way.
just like the
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's go see. Is that? I think it's
Let's go
aliens.
check
Let's
it
go see.
out.
Let's go see if it's
Yeah.
aliens. And everyone's like, it's not.
It's not
fucking aliens. But it's aliens.
It's so my favorite part about the X-Files is that Scully could come and be like, this man was stabbed 5 times in the abdomen.
Probably
And
aliens.
Mulder is like, have you ever heard of knife alien? And then he ends up being right.
Yeah.
And then it ends up being knife alien. And Scully's like,
what? Sure. I guess.
I guess. Actually, Scully's out of the room for the 5 seconds that knife alien appears, and Mulder's like,
And soon the
yeah, and then knife alien like vanishes, and Scully comes back and is like, "What? Where is he? He doesn't exist." And Mulder's like,
I saw him!
He was right there." It's so good. I love the X-Files. That's what was agreed to by our respective governments.
I mean, that's just how embassies are, but yeah.
Our authority to investigate was effectively nullified the second we entered this place, which means we can do little here in this situation.
No way, sir.
Please leave this matter in Interpol's hands and go home.
Mr. Edgeworth. Hey, you're not Mr. Edgeworth. In that case, allow me to join your investigation. Miss Von Karma!
Who's this other guy?
Who is this other guy? Why is he toe-to-tip yellow?
Yellow.
That's Bart Simpson.
Pack it up, Mr. Data.
Toe-to-tip, that's Bart.
Toe-to-tip, that's Bart.
Eeg! Oh, the ambassador, I guess.
Paleno?
Paleno?
Ambassador Paleno, I truly appreciate you allowing me to join the investigation.
Shit, am I taking this?
Yeah, you want
Okay, sure. I don't even know what accent to begin to give him. So I may just forego accents entirely.
a Babahlese accent, duh.
Bobble. What if I just like... He's really not. He's babbling.
He's babbling.
Okay.
Seems kind of like a lion.
I was saying, yeah. I was gonna say, I thought you said lying as in like lying. Like he looks like he's a lying.
He looks like he's lying.
Okay. We'll start here and see where it ends up in the end. It's really nothing. Manny was my secretariat, so of course I want to help you as much as I can. In fact, it's a blessing that Interpol agents were able to make it so quickly.
Franziska. Well, I never imagined I'd meet you here of all places. This is an embassy, meaning you have no authority to conduct... already? What is it?
I know we just saw her in the last case, but I forgot that was 7 years ago, and realized this is the first time we're seeing her in the modern day in this one.
No, it's not. She was there for the plane.
She was there for the plane. Yeah.
But I love her.
Yeah. Well, I'm just as
excited
as if it was the first time.
I didn't realize I missed her.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Already? That's so funny.
Ambassador Paleno.
And you are?
I'm Miles Edgeworth, public prosecutor. I ask that you please allow me to investigate this case as Miss Von Karma's assistant.
I'm the weird girl.
Yeah.
Edgeworth become weird girl.
Edgeworth become weird girl.
Assistant?
Miles? What the fuck do you think you're?
Yeah. That was good. Yeah.
Please, I implore you, Ambassador Paleno.
I forgot to look at this.
Oh yeah! Still Samurai Daddy, married man in the only Tokyo. Sure that spear will never come up.
Again. Surely.
Surely not.
Very well. I'll be counting on the two of you, Miss Von Karma and Mr. Edgeworth. What did you mean by you'll be Miss Von Karma's assistant?
I don't exactly have a choice, do I, Detective? If I don't become Franziska's assistant, I can't participate in this investigation.
Well, I was just reverse censor.
Oh, what did...
I was gonna say we're reversing roles, right? Because in the last one, she was our Edgeworth, she was our weird girl. Now we're the weird girl.
There you go again. There you go again, running at the mouth with that aloof expression on your face. Franziska, please. I don't know what you're planning quite yet, but at least I do know one thing. That you are now my subordinate.
Yeah.
Just remember that my whip is always ready to wake you, should you have a brain lapse.
Fran finally gets a little W. You know what? Good for her.
Good for her.
I'm glad they're giving her this chance.
Of course. I'll keep that in mind.
I wonder how it's gonna work gameplay-wise, though.
Yeah.
If she's the boss.
Our fail woman finally winning. If you are done playing games... Right. Let's begin the investigation.
Yeah, she's living for this right now. As much as she's like, fuck, this was my case.
Yeah. No,
she's also like, but you're my bitch.
I get to boss my little
brother
around.
My big brother.
She calls him little brother.
True. Does she?
Yeah.
Oh.
By the way, Detective, I suppose it's a bit late to be asking, but why are you here?
Well, better late than never, I guess, sir.
She does? I didn't know.
I was placed on guard duty for the Babahlese embassy today.
And why are our police guarding an embassy?
Why does it look like Shih-na is like holding Kay in like a headlock?
Literally,
yeah.
Something about Kay's ponytail makes it look like a second arm.
It does, yeah.
Yeah. Kay's arm like reaching around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I took that already.
Ah.
Well, on account of the card they got from the Yatagarasu, they called us up and asked for our help, sir.
I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, and because you've been searching for the Yatagarasu these past 7 years, it's more or less a mutually beneficial arrangement, if you ask me.
Except for how mutually unbeneficial this has all turned out to be, I suppose. Looks like you failed to competently perform your guard duty yet again.
She's not choking out a teenager. Silence, child.
Look forward to your next salary negotiation.
We're still doing this.
Although, it's out of my hands.
At this point, he's paying to be a detective.
Literally.
But sir, if it gets cut anymore, I won't be able to buy even packet noodles anymore.
The chain of command.
Any ideas what to do?
Yes, sir.
The Moida.
While you were on guard duty, did you notice anything unusual?
Nah, he's just saying it like a real American.
Well, I was on watch inside the embassy, but unfortunately I didn't run into the Yatagarasu, sir. But I did talk to an officer who was on duty near the border between the two embassies, who told me that not a single person crossed the boundary during the incident.
I see.
The investigations into the fire and the Yatagarasu are a mess, thanks to both events. I'm so confused, sir. Should I be putting the fire out or investigating? What do you think, sir?
Are you old enough to solve your own problems yet, Detective? I'd like an update on how the investigation is going.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's going, sir.
In other words, no one has any idea of what happened here, correct?
Put it simply, yeah, you got it, sir. But we do know that something happened in this room, sir.
Any moron with a pair of eyes can see what happened, Detective.
Oh. Well, anyway, let's investigate every single nook and cranny in this room, sir.
Ah! He said that.
Let's investigate every suspicious-looking nook and cranny, sir. We have to get serious, or Kay'll end up being arrested as the killer.
Yes, I am already well aware of that.
Oh.
My boyfriend's weird girl has been through this a couple of times.
I know this song and dance.
We know the drill. In order to find out what really happened here in this room, we will need to gather whatever information we can. Time to take a good look.
Do we want to snacky?
Oh yeah, I guess it's about that
time. I want to talk more to the yellow guy.
Yeah.
Do you have 3, potentially 4 coming up indictments on you, sir? I can't believe that Manny fell among thieves tonight. Without him, I have no idea what my schedule for tonight is.
Ambassador Poleno, I believe your schedule tonight will consist of listening to reports from the police. That, and only that. I ask you to cooperate not only for your own sake, but for Mr. Cochin's as well. God.
Gay.
Gay!
You're a rather strong man, aren't you? How fascinating. Here, I know it isn't much, but I'd like you to have these.
I'm sorry, but it would be against my principles to accept a bribe.
Oh, no. These are simply coupons we distribute to promote Babal. Remember, we offer a large number of discounts and offers when you visit lovely Babal.
Now I remember. The Republic of Babal is known for its feverish tourism industry.
How do you know Manny?
I was wondering if you might tell me a bit about the deceased Manny Cochin.
He was my secretary, and the Embassy's Secretariat, charged with running the whole place. He was an admirable man. His death is a great loss to our country. He was in charge of everything: accounting, printing, taking care of our national treasures. That's a lot for one dude.
For one dude who also sucks.
Who also sucks.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but did you say printing?
Our country's primary source of revenue is our tourism industry. So, in order for us to print the necessary pamphlets, flyers, coupons, etc., we have a printing press here at our embassy.
I see.
Why don't you just have a printer?
Yeah.
Why do you... Who are you, Gutenberg?
Gutenberg? Yeah, I was gonna make that joke too.
Yeah.
Johannes Gutenberg, inventor of the printing press. Who are you? Johannes Gutenberg?
Fucking...
It's the stupidest poll.
I think it's a great poll.
Oh my god.
Fucking Johannes Gutenberg sounding ass. We have a printing press.
Printing press.
Okay.
Okay,
Johannes.
Back it up, Johannes.
Oh, you can't because your fucking printing press is huge and stationary, isn't it?
Yeah.
Get a printer. Anyway.
I see. Please excuse my forwardness. However, I feel I should mention that I have the distinct impression that I've met him before.
Oh yes. Since you are the legal profession, I suppose you just might have. After all, Manny was involved in the KG-8 incident.
The KG-8 incident?
The defendant who was found innocent in that case was Manny.
Yeah, King, where have you been?
Yeah, you were there.
You were there. So your Mr. Cochin is the same man as the one in that case.
It's been 10 years. Manny recovered personally from that case and dove enthusiastically into his job.
Thrown himself into work.
Yep.
Classic.
He was the one who planned this event and was to oversee this embassy's renovations. It is really a shame. He had such a bright future ahead of him.
What exactly did you mean earlier by renovations?
They're building the wall!
Building the wall!
In between our embassies. They're 2 separate embassies now, folks. It's true. 2 embassies. More than one! More than one embassy. We can't have tourists and visitors to our embassy think we're a poor nation, can we? So, renovating the embassy isn't something of an investment. We may have a rather paltry budget, but we're trying our best to make do.
Country girls make do.
Country girls make do. However, I guess the only person who could have helped us do our best is now no longer with us.
There are other fish in the sea.
There are other bitches.
That clock, George.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. Looks like this was once a grandfather. Fuck.
There are other printers out there.
There are other printers.
There are other printers in the Staples.
Amen.
Amen.
I'm trying to live by that.
I'm trying so hard.
Looks like this was once a grandfather clock, but it has fallen victim to the fire.
A grandfather fuck.
Fuck.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth.
Is it okay for me to talk about the clocks in my house, sir? Permission to speak, sir. Permission to speak about the clocks in my house, sir.
This is some.
Teacher.
This is a real Claire-ass thing to say. My sister would absolutely. Is it okay for me to talk about the clocks in my house real quick? Can I do that? Can I really quick go over all the clocks in my house?
Oh shit.
Systematically.
One by one.
One by one.
In taxonomical order.
Is it okay for me to talk about the clocks in my house?
Sir?
Sir? If they're unrelated to the case, I hope that you will refrain from sharing, but...
Well, there's this one clock that I made by myself, but
That's quite enough, detective.
No, I wanted to hear him.
I wanted to hear about his clocks!
I want to hear about his...
Oh.
Oh, I shan't say.
Oh.
Nay.
No, I shan't
say.
The shelves are lined with American souvenirs and memorabilia.
really strange, isn't it? I mean, I thought this was the Babahlese embassy. Am I right or am I right? So, why are there so many American souvenirs, sir?
Let's see. There's that's probably the Space Needle, Statue of Liberty. That's the the one that Percy Jackson jumped off of.
Wasn't this also on like a physics textbook or something?
Yeah, probably. That's all I can see.
Yeah, but more than I could have seen, honestly. I mean, Statue of Liberty I probably could have pulled, but Space Needle I probably wouldn't have.
I was there recently.
That's true, yeah.
If that is the Space Needle, it just looks like a dildo.
I mean, I low-key thought this was like a weird double ender or something.
Yeah.
Did you do?
Oh no.
St. Louis Arc.
Yes, thank you. The one that Percy Jackson jumped off of. We all know it.
We all know this.
Perhaps the Babahlese are studying American culture and our tourism industry? If they have plans to make the Babahlese tourism industry truly flourish, then they would need to observe and study other countries' methods, I suppose.
Speaking of tourism, I got these from the blonde guy earlier, sir. He said if I bring these with me to Babal, I can trade them in for a few buffets.
Oh, so how do you expect to travel to Babal?
Well, the whole world is connected by the oceans, sir.
Idiot.
And for an all-you-can-eat buffet, boy, I'd swim all the way to Babal if I have to.
Can a few simple coupons really motivate people to do such fantastic things?
Look, this man loves his Applebee's jalapeno poppers.
Oh, yeah.
He's a red-blooded American.
Uh-huh.
Raw steak,
My
not raw.
pronouns are USA. I'd like to circle back to raw steak, though.
Yeah, no, I meant rare, not raw.
Just red
rare.
meat.
I mean, shit. Blue steaks exist.
Blue steaks are good. Actually, I've had one.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, they're tasty.
He would do it, and then his coupons would be too soggy to read. Oh,
Eating a blue steak feels like a primal, like,
urge
for me. I'm like, this is how
how
my
it's meant to be.
ancestors did it. Where they died of E. coli.
Yeah, before we discovered the joy of cooking.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I know this man. This man, his jalapeno poppers are everything.
Yeah.
Take away his treats.
My pronouns
over.
are USA.
Yeah, and you did this?
Yeah.
Cool. New jacket.
Mm-hmm.
Well, how Gumshoe's first thought was swimming instead of trying to build a boat? I mean, he just said he'd swim if he had to.
Yeah.
I love that. The world's connected by oceans, sir. You idiot.
Idiot. The oceans are there.
The
Mr. Edgeworth.
Are there American wieners? We know he loves wieners.
Look if there's an eagle too.
Oh yeah! Yeah, nice. I mean, yeah, it's a hot dog. Hot dog.
Mr. Edgeworth, there's still something on this display rack, sir.
Knives?
A knife! Knives, huh? Although the blades are all that remain of them. Unfortunately.
I guess the handles all got burnt off by the fire.
I'm not.
What?
What were the handles made out of?
Wood?
But it doesn't just burn away like that, especially if everything else looks fine.
I mean, like, would it actually burn? No, it would probably just like get shade, but like
Ace Attorney
burned away. Yeah, mostly the rest is metal. So even the knives fell victim to the fire.
Ambassador Poleno, are these knives yours?
Why, yes, they are. They're a special set of ornamental knives featuring the national symbol of Babal. These butterfly-themed knives, you mean like butterfly knives? Along with Alabast's own set of knives, are comprised of 3 knives each. But I can't believe the Babahlese ones have been reduced to this state.
Ornamental knives, huh? There's a small release on the tang of this blade.
The what? On the what?
I don't know.
Is that the thing that the
just-
handle is like bolted to? The tang? Is that what that's called?
I'm just reading my lines.
I'm just
I'm just trying to say it right.
Tang of a knife. Tang is the part that's not the blade. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. The part that like is
Yeah.
that the handle is like connected to.
Yars.
Yes, cool.
Yes.
Yes. Small release. What does that mean then? What is the small?
Ambassador Poleno, what is this notch here for?
Oh, that! It's a feature of these knives wherein you can freely exchange the handles on them. So that we can change how they look to fit the situation, of course.
See. So these knives were constructed so that the handles could be easily removed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it's another butterfly.
I believe it is the symbol of the Republic of Babal.
Cool. Mind Palace.
A drawing this big on the wall of an embassy. It definitely conveys a sense of overwhelming patriotism.
Well, I got a lot of patriotism too, sir.
We know.
The reason I became a cop in the first place is because I wanted to protect our country.
You may want to, Detective. However, I have yet to see the fruits of your desire.
You don't have to be so blunt about it, sir.
Dead.
So our victim was the Secretariat of this embassy, I take it. Manny Cochin.
Just watching you like you gotta sit up for that
Yeah.
one.
I heard that he was an admirable person. Very admirable.
Very admirable, folks. Very admirable indeed.
I keep getting the personality transplant. Are not yet available.
He's so cunty.
It makes me laugh. Ron Sanctimonious
Right.
needs a personality transplant.
But unfortunately,
those are not yet available.
What a bitch. I mean, both like, what a
Yeah.
fucking bitch, but also like, what a bitch.
It's like, it's one of those people that like, this is gonna be crazy for me to say, and I saw this originally about William Shatner,
Mhm.
that like, William Shatner was meant to be gay.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah,
one
yeah,
of those
yeah.
like gay celebrities that like, anytime anyone levels any criticism at him, he's like, it's because I'm gay.
Yeah.
Like, you're
Yeah.
being homophobic
Yeah.
to me right now,
Mhm.
actually. And he was meant to like, have the most garbage liberal takes and be like, well, I can say it because I'm gay. Like, I really do believe that that was like William Shatner's true purpose. And
Yeah.
I do like think that that would be like a funny alternate timeline
Yeah.
Trump. Of
I
like,
would love to see like, you know,
let him
girl
get
boss, girl,
truly cunty
yeah,
with
let
it.
him. I want to see him at maximum cunt. I think that'd be
Like
so good.
Yeah. Anyway.
Like he yeah, he is pretty much already there.
Yeah. But like having that extra shield, being like, I'm gay.
And all these bottoms, there's not enough to go around, folks. Not enough. If you vote for me, folks. There'll be a bottom for every American. Every American gets one free bottom, folks. Bottoms for all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can find that. I'll find that William Shatner post again. It was really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Cause of death is a stab to the base of his neck. He was lax in watching his back. We were fortunate that the fire missed our victim's body for the most part.
True. Yeah, actually, that's a really good. I get to see the fruits of your desire.
Yeah,
Like,
I was also thinking
that's
was
horny.
horny a little bit. If the fire had burned a bit longer, it would have made identifying him a hassle. So Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death in the middle of a raging fire? What in the world happened inside this room?
Hell of a way to go out.
I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Okay, I want to look at, I want to do
Yeah.
the looking around the room
Yeah.
first, because I don't trust.
I agree.
Hello, Officer T-Pose.
It looks like he's trying to like
Hug me.
get taken to heaven.
He's being raptured. He's waiting for the rapture to happen. All this hellfire.
Yeah.
Take me away.
Take me away, God.
Yeah, let me buy. What's
Let
the
me
big
out of-
idea? Taking pics of his ass. That cake.
Ooh.
Officer Corporal Cake. Out here. Damn, they call you Corporal Cake?
Cake. Let's go look real good on this year's calendar.
Sorry, but Interpol is still conducting its investigation beyond this point.
I'm a subordinate of Miss Von Karma. Is there some reason why I'm being denied access?
She's like, you absolutely
You are.
fucking are.
You
You better
are.
say it again.
My superior clearly stated, don't you dare let anyone near the site. You got it? And if I let you examine the site, my superior would get really angry at me. You know, Mr. Edgeworth,
I feel really bad for the guy, so why don't we do as he says? Gumshoe relates?
Yeah. Yes. I suppose we might as well.
But yeah, I know what it's like to get in trouble with your superior.
that's some fireplace. You know,
It really gives this place a mansion-like quality, don't you think, sir? Whoever said Edgeworth also fits that. Yes, yes, yes.
if these are a staple in every Babahlese house, and I bet Santa Claus pays them a visit too.
Just how old are you again, detective?
Old
Does
enough to
Gumshoe
not
think
know
that
better.
Santa doesn't visit him because he doesn't have a fireplace?
That's so sad.
That's so sad.
That's so sad. Oh no.
Oh no, Gumshoe!
Alright, let her go. Stop
Let her
choking
go.
her out.
Free my girl.
Free my girl. She did nothing wrong.
She did nothing wrong. Okay, are you all right?
You believe me, don't you, Mr. Edgeworth? You don't think I did it, right?
Yes, of course I do. Yes,
Yes, I don't.
Of course I do. You would absolutely
You would-
stab a guy.
You've talked since we met about stealing and shit.
Yes, of course I don't. And I promise to prove that it wasn't you. That's enough chit-chat. You can investigate all you like, but it's only a matter of time before we take her in. It would be wise of you to give up while you still can. No, I don't think so. Kay isn't lying, and my investigation will prove that to be true. Go ahead and try then, if you're that confident. I can't allow this to continue on this way. I must prove her innocence
Post haste!
post haste. British ass.
Fly with haste. What's it? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. It's Lord of the Rings, isn't it? Make haste. Shadowfax.
Wait, let's talk to Franziska. We haven't talked to her
Oh
yet.
yeah.
Yeah. Also, we haven't examined this giant-ass statue in the middle of the room.
I've been completely. It's just in the middle. I don't know. I blanked it out. Fly fools. No, isn't there something with like make haste?
Probably. I feel like make haste is common.
It's a common, yeah.
Miles Edgeworth.
Now, fly you fools. I remember from Talos Principle earlier in the week.
What is it? Let me tell you something. You are currently my subordinate.
Did you know? Hey,
Did you know?
Did you know? Hey,
Hey,
Did you-
Miles Edgeworth.
Hey, guess
did
what?
you know I'm your boss?
literally, she's doing like, hey, look at me. Hey, bitch. Haha, got him.
And if you wish to convince everyone else of that, you will speak to me with respect. What's with the giddy glint in her eyes?
You know what it is.
You know what it is.
You already know what it is.
You know what it is, bitch. I don't think that will really be necessary, Franziska. Oh, really? Well, it It doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fact that you are still under me. Franziska was flying around the world in pursuit of the smuggling case. So then, why is she here at this embassy?
The Moida.
The Moida. I was investigating at the Alabastian embassy when I got wind of this mess.
The fire and murder?
fire
you
and
got
murder?
wind of it? Is that what you would
Just,
call
like,
it?
Heard rumors.
I heard rumors there was a murder and a fire in
I'd
the
pop
building
over.
across the hall.
Caught wind of it.
Yeah, from across the hall.
Ah, that's right. The Yatagarasu was due to appear at that embassy as well. Yes, but the difference is we didn't have a fire over there.
We didn't start the fire.
It was always burning since the world returning. Although there was an incident at the Alabastian embassy as well. But I left Agent Lang in charge of that case and came over to the Babahlese embassy. Ah, so
I was wondering where he was.
Agent Lang is here as well, huh? I see you've met. Well, he's in the Alabastian embassy acting as a bodyguard for Ambassador Alba. However, he seems to have a different reason for being there. I don't want to talk about it.
I don't know. Don't like early. Wolf boy.
So if the suspect in the murder that occurred in this office is that little girl... Oh, what? So the suspect in the murder that occurred in this office is that little girl I see. Is she, perhaps, trying to be the Yatagarasu?
Kay would never harm a soul, sir.
Kay? You remember, do you not?
Do you not?
About the case we investigated together 7 years ago? That girl is the daughter of the victim in that case, Mr. Faraday.
You know, the one 7 years ago?
Gah! So she's that feisty little girl. Kay's been on the trail of the Yatagarasu, which is how she ended up here.
Remember, you know, when you were 13?
Remember when you were 13? Cringe!
Cringe.
Cringe! Looking for the one who took her father's life. I see.
Kay's trying so hard, but you know what? The Yatagarasu just keeps tricking us all.
How so?
The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret.
She's still short.
She's still short.
But all we've had is an arson and a murder. The lab boys are going in circles.
Lab boy mentioned.
Lab boy
I'm
mentioned!
with the science team.
You know what this is, sirs? It's a breach of contract. And it's going on the rap sheet.
If you ask me, I'm perfectly fine with the fact that nothing was stolen tonight.
Okay. Low bar.
I can excuse murder, but I'd rather lie than thievery.
Apparently.
I do wonder, though, if Callisto Yu really is the Yatagarasu.
We have. Oh, yeah, let's see what this is.
Yeah.
Cause of death. Call of Duty?
Call.
Single stab to base of neck. The body wasn't badly burned. Interesting. So was he, like, put there after? Okay.
Oh, and it's got the knife, but it has a handle. I clocked that.
Yes. Yes.
Yes!
Yes. What's with this, the gold samurai? Because this is a national treasure. Can I ask that you please not touch it?
You can ask.
I'm afraid the only ones allowed to touch it are myself and the Secretariat.
But there's a possibility that this is related to the murder, wouldn't you agree?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. Why don't we give up for now? We can force them to let us investigate it later when we find some solid proof.
I suppose I don't have a choice here. This must be one of the how did you say it?
Prima deux?
Primidir.
Prima ducks.
Preemie ducks.
Premium ducks.
Premium ducks.
Down by the lake.
Down by the lake.
Yeah, that's all. I'm not gonna keep
Yeah, that's
going.
good. I like it.
Thank you. That was a weird pull.
Yeah, it was also like wrong.
I know it's where the watermelons grow, but fuck
But
off.
it's down by the bay.
Whatever. Ducks aren't in the bay, they're in the lake. Ducks
Ducks!
That's what water slides off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just drive the car. This must be one of the primitive statues that Kay was talking about earlier.
Prime Ducks. Subscribe with Prime. Use Twitch Prime to get 1 free subscription per month.
Is it just me, or does this man look just like the Steel Samurai? And they could be twins.
Twinsies.
Twinsies. Nerd.
Nerd.
This is just like my Blorbo.
Safe.
Small personal safe. This was Mr. Cochin's office. So perhaps he stored his most important documents in here. Ah, of course it's locked. It appears we won't be able to open it without the key.
Okay. I guess.
To the man?
To the man. To the man. To the wow.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Nice. Same brain.
Same brain.
Same brain length.
Oh, well dressed. It's not expensive. Every single picture looking good.
He's got the Yatagarasu key.
Got the key.
Did we get it in one?
Got
Shit.
it in one, baby. Love it.
What can I say?
There appears to be something in his pocket. God! This key. It can't be. It can't be.
It can't be. We really put some sauce on that one.
I know. I know it got a little gruff. Isn't this the Yatagarasu's key that was stolen 7 years ago? What? But that's...
Huh? 7 years ago? You mean that case where I was framed, sir?
Yes, it's the piece of evidence that stole the life of Kay's father 7 years ago. Which was then stolen by Callisto Yu.
What? Mr. Faraday was killed with this key, sir? I thought he was killed with a knife. Hey!
Scruffy! At the very least, try to remember the details of the crimes you were a suspect in. Franziska, as you will recall, Detective Gumshoe was not present when Miss Yu made her escape. Plus, even among law enforcement, only a few knew of the key's existence. I doubt that a new rookie at the time would have been made privy to such knowledge.
Oh, I feel like the victim right now, all trampled on, sir.
I suppose I'll just have to fill you in now. The secret to this key is... Shing!
Butterfly knife.
Butterfly knife. Oh, it's at the
It's here.
handle. It's not that far-fetched to think that the end of this key was meant to be a butterfly.
Oh. It's not far-fetched, but it
It's
is
not-
still... It's close-fetched.
It's close-fetched.
Closely fetched.
Yeah. Keymaker must have been a true patriot to have fashioned this after the national symbol.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, wow, that's amazing, sir. It's like some kind of magic trick.
A knife! No!
Ooh.
I knew it. This is the same exact piece of evidence that Miss Yu took with her. I remember this beautiful pattern in the blade.
Really? Because I don't. It was never mentioned.
Never
Where was
mentioned
this?
once.
Okay.
Thanks.
They're like, shit, we forgot to put this in the case.
I always remembered the beautiful pattern on the blade.
I remember that.
We definitely talked about it
super
because
definitely-
I always remembered it.
I never once forgot. That means we talked about it, of course.
I remember this as well. And I was also there.
I was there too, and I also remembering it
And
right
I
now.
am also remembering it.
I am remembering something I knew at the time very well.
100%.
Yes.
It's a Vine motif, isn't it?
Do it for the vine?
I ain't gonna do it. Yes, I mean, it does.
Interwoven is... Well, okay, I guess it is. I guess.
I guess. Yes, it looks... What? Have you seen someone do... You know the I guess guy?
Yeah.
And then the, like, sickos?
Yeah.
Have you seen that someone drew, like, yaoi fan art of the two of them?
I'm good for them.
I literally was like, that feels
That feels right, yeah. No, they get along together for sure.
They're in love, actually.
They're in love.
Yeah. Yes. It looks like two interwoven vines crisscrossing down the blade.
Vine, sirs? I think it looks like a bunch of stars, if you ask me.
art is up for interpretation.
It's one of those 6-sided stars, just like the police mark on our IDs.
Where, King?
Where?
I'm sorry, but fucking where?
I'm gonna see if I can find this. I really don't think you can call these stars. To say that the detective's art sense is underdeveloped would be an understatement.
He's a simple man. I guess, but even then, that's just a hexagon.
Yeah.
Not a 6-pointed star.
The real question is, why was the Babahlese Embassy's Secretariat holding this?
What is his Secretariat? Do you
I
know?
have no idea.
I'm curious. Not the Secretariat. Not the movie. Not the horse. A permanent administrative office or department, especially a governmental one. Okay, so it's just like a person in a government type office. Okay.
While we don't know how Mr. Cochin came to possess this key, we do know that this was stolen by the Yatagarasu from the Cohdopian embassy. That's right. Mr. Faraday had written that fact down in his organizer.
Way back when? When it was still...
When it was stolen.
in former-Cohdopia, we really should be calling it.
Yes.
In Polish, a secretariat is like the place you go for documents at a school.
Like a secretary.
Yeah, like a secretary.
I believe this means that further research is required into the country of Cohdopia. Why don't you ask Ambassador Poleno about what he knows? Supposedly, he was a candidate to be the next Cohdopian ambassador once long ago. He should be able to answer any specific questions you may have.
Strange to hear it used as a title for a person. It is, I mean,
Yeah.
even, like, I know it is a title that, for, like, in English, but it still is always weird to hear.
Yeah.
Because secretary is what
So common.
is so much more common. Is that water? Oh, okay, well, I thought that's what I was gonna be hearing about, but...
Manny Cochin. I've seen him before. He was the suspect in the KG8 incident, and I saw him talking with the elder sister of the victim of that case, Miss Callisto Yu. I wonder if there's a connection between his murder and the KG8 incident.
I don't know.
I wonder.
I guess
guess not.
nothing.
Knife! No! Is this knife the murder weapon? Sure looks like it.
Well, I can never remember the thing. Tell you what,
I'll
Sherlock.
tell you what, Sherlock Holmes. No, you're in the dark. I'll tell you what, Sherlock Holmes. You are unbelievable. Oh, Niall. Some preliminary testing.
Foreign?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he said that.
I just didn't. That's a One Direction boy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just didn't think it came from them.
Horan!
Whore.
Whore! Some preliminary texting. Some preliminary testing
We're in the
has
talking
been conducted. According to results, the blood on that matches the victim's blood. The blade's shape was also found to be consistent with the stab wound. I suppose this means that we now know the crime was committed with this knife.
This knife's got some really fancy ornamentation going on, huh, sir? This thing practically screams artsy at me, too. Although, it's also covered in blood, just like the last thing that I said was...
Huh?
It's also covered in blood, just like the last thing that I said was artsy.
What was the last thing you said was artsy? I do not remember. But the handle is pristine. There's not a single drop of blood on it.
What was the last thing he said was artsy? Sorry, what? You were noticing something?
The handles got switched out.
Oh, yeah. It burned the evidence. Burned the evidence! Okay. I'm trying to solve this case.
Speaking of the handle, I believe it has a butterfly motif. It's very beautiful.
They burned the fingerprints and everything, probably.
Oh.
Switched out the handle with one of the ones on the wall, and Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
I mean, it's letting me examine.
It's gonna be the same.
Oh, yeah, it is the same shit. What about that head of hair, though? Yeah, whatever. So, is that everything?
I think so.
Let's see. No, that's not what I wanted.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Looks like all that's left is a bunch of burnt stuff. But, well, I guess we got all the info we need now, huh, sir?
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. News to me.
News to me.
Yes, it would appear so.
But you know, after all is said and done, I still have no idea what's going on. Nope, not a clue, sir. I just can't figure it out.
Detective Gumshoe, it's nothing to get so worked up over.
Oh, well, you mean I should use that thing, right? Defunction?
Deduction.
No, that ain't it. Projection?
Astral
No,
projection.
that ain't it either. I think it sounded like... Oh, I got it. Lock it.
It's logic, Detective. Logic. Now that I've collected some information, the next step is to connect a few of them together to see if I can make sense of this mess.
Okay.
Okay. Motif and butterfly?
Yes. From Babal.
Babal.
From the Tower of Babel.
The design on the knife's handle. It greatly resembles the special Babahlese species of butterfly. It does, doesn't it? Plus, it says right here. This knife is the property of the Republic of Babal. Perhaps this means that the knife used in the crime was found right in this room?
Stealing of secret unlocked safe.
Well, I was gonna do stealing of secret in Franziska's return. It could be either, to be honest.
Why is she here when she's supposed to be overseas in pursuit of the smuggling ring? I don't... What would make you go for this one?
Because the secret is that they're involved in the smuggling ring?
Yeah, pretty 50-50.
Let's do luck save. Why not?
Okay. Nope. I hurt myself.
Ouch!
My head.
Ah! I was wrong!
I need to die. Okay. Okay.
Steal your dirtiest secret. Is it possible that the dirty secret the Yatagarasu was out to steal is in this very room?
Oh, are we now gonna get the thing to connect?
Dirty secret?
Who's fucking who?
Franziska, you're in pursuit of some dirty, underhanded dealings yourself, are you not? Something tells me that this is no coincidence. In that case, then, the person I'm looking for is here in the Babahlese embassy, huh? The head of the smuggling operation. I think I just might need to ask Franziska about her smuggling case in more depth.
Okay. What's up? Smuggling.
Franziska, when last we talked, you said that you were on the trail of a smuggling ring. Suppose the reason you are here right now is related to that? Yes. After analyzing the intel we've gathered from various countries, this embassy rose to the top of our list of sites to investigate. And this is what tipped us off.
The card? Oh.
No. This accounting document? It's only one page of the whole thing, so we're not sure about all the details. However, it's enough for us to grab onto the tail of the beast. For you see, this type of paper was made only in the kingdom of Cohdopia. Which means that somewhere in the countries of Alabast and Babel is the head.
Why, was it made with a printing press?
The one pulling the strings behind the entire smuggling ring. That's Franziska for you. She's amazing. Pursuing this case with all she has.
Let me see. Oh,
Amazing.
let me... What can we... Nope. Ah!
Blood. This is what took Mr. Cochin's life. Some of his blood is still on the blade.
Sibling friends. They like each other a little bit.
Wow, I've been a detective for 7 years already. I've seen a lot of weapons in my days, but knives that were used to kill are always the hardest for me to bear.
Yes, unlike guns, this is one weapon where you're likely to find the victim's blood on it.
Yeah, just like how this one is practically drenched in it, huh, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Despite that, it looks like the blood managed to miss the handle somehow.
You spin me right around, baby, right around, like a record, baby, round, 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 round. Handle, no? Butterfly?
Butterfly?
Nice.
There's a lot of skilled detailing on this handle. It would appear that the handle on the knife is removable.
Can we remove it? Remove it, remove it, remove it.
Remove it.
I guess some people can change them whenever they feel like it. Sounds like fun, sir.
I don't think people would remove the handle just for fun detection.
Well, I would. It'd be a fidget toy for me. Like, I'd be like, it's like the back of the TV remote, you know? Yeah. Can I read? No. Okay. Okay. Am I gonna have to present something to you? Are you done? Can I get in there?
Go back to trying to see the statue. Maybe we have enough shit to see the statue.
Oh, yeah, maybe. This is an actual trip.
There's a possibility that this is related to the murder, wouldn't you agree?
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh.
Oh, why don't we give up for now?
Okay.
Okay.
The knives. What? Oh,
Yeah, Mr. Edgeworth is up on a display.
No, this is the same.
yeah.
Did we talk to that guy again?
Maybe. Yeah, I feel like we're probably gonna have to present something. Oh, right, because Fran told us that he was...
Ambassador Poleno, I was wondering if I could ask you about Cohdopia.
Cohdopia? All right. What would you like to talk about?
First, I'd like to ask you about this key.
What about this key?
Found it sticking out of Mr. Cochin's pocket. I believe it originally belonged to this embassy. Is that correct?
Upon closer inspection, it seems that this key is shaped like a butterfly.
That's not all about this key. It is also capable of changing into a knife.
Oh, how fascinating.
Is it possible that the ambassador didn't know about the existence of this key?
In its knife form, there is a flower mark at the base of the blade. I guess this knife might be from when we used to be a part of Cohdopia.
And how did you come to that conclusion?
The combination of symbols.
King, it's the symbols.
It's
a symbol!
Yeah, nice. It has both of Cohdopia's national symbols, the butterfly and the flower. I suppose Manny used this key here at the embassy back when we were still Cohdopia. To the safe.
To the safe!
To the safe.
Ambassador Poleno.
He's smoldering in that sprite.
Yeah.
Damn. Blue steel.
This key was stolen from the Cohdopian embassy 7 years ago by Callisto Yu, otherwise known as the great thief Yatagarasu.
Oh, really?
You were not aware that Miss Yu had broken into the embassy at that time?
I'm sorry, I can't be of much help. I'm not very familiar with the details, you see. I only became the ambassador after Babal became its own independent nation. But if Manny were still alive, he would probably know about what happened back then.
Mr. Kojin and Miss Yu knew each other 7 years ago. But that doesn't explain why I found the Yatagarasu's key here in the present. To the Mind Palace.
Mind Palace.
Red Robin. Yum.
Mind Palace.
Yum. We know for a fact that the Yatagarasu's key was used at this embassy. Furthermore, we found it in the victim Manny Kochin's pocket. Found it in the victim.
I found it in his butt.
Which leads me to think that perhaps it is the key to the personal safe in this office.
Good thinking, sir. Let's go try it out.
Click, click.
Yep. Great Foley work.
Thanks. It appears I was correct. Key that was left to us in the victim's pocket. It literally turned out to be the key to the next piece of the truth.
The rest of the documents? A false back.
False back, baby. I love it. What do we have here?
Hey, there's nothing inside. Do you think the Yatagarasu made off with everything, sir?
No, detective. I believe all we need is a closer look. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Paper.
What is this here?
It looks like the ripped corner of a piece of paper, sir.
No, I don't think it's ripped. It seems more, to me, like it's stuck in the safe.
Hey, you're right. It won't budge an inch. Not even when I tug on it. But I don't think I've ever seen paper stuck on the inside of a safe before.
Detective, I think you have it backwards. It's not the paper that's strange. It's the safe.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that the secret to the safe is it has 2 compartments.
I mean, you have this much depth and you're only seeing that, like, it's not exactly a good false back.
Even just eyeballing it, you can see that the inside is a bit too shallow.
That's what I'm saying.
Furthermore, with the unnatural way the paper is stuck at the back of the safe, I'd say there is an extra bit of space between the back wall of this safe.
Back walls? Sorry.
In other words, the safe has a second compartment.
What?
I suppose that you are correct in asserting that the paper is stuck in an unnatural manner. However, if what you say is correct, and there is a second compartment, how do we go about opening the door to it then? As you can see, there is no other lock or keyhole in sight. Jimmy it up with a knife.
What is this? But mostly Jimmy with the knife.
Oh no, I think that's the original keyhole.
No, this door looks like it was... Oh, yeah, no, probably through the door and... Yeah.
Actually, there is one more spot of interest to me on this safe. Oh!
Oh, in the bottom there?
Uh-huh. Yes, I believe that spot is the keyhole to our mystery second lock. The safe and its locks. All right then, since you are so sure of yourself, show me how you deduced your answer.
These? I guess not.
I guess not.
It looks like such a serious safe, but there's not a scrap of paper inside. Which reminds me, the safe in your office is just as empty, huh, Mr. Edgeworth?
Merely a coincidence that both safes are empty, Detective.
Well, make that a triple coinky-dink, because my piggy bank at home is empty too.
I don't think there's anything coincidental about that, Detective.
I did that.
Maybe it is you, the lock on the side.
Hey, there's a hole here, sir.
A little too oddly shaped for a latch hole.
See, that was the main thing I was thinking, was it's like it's...
Gotcha.
Why would that be shaped?
Wow, this is a funny shape for a latch hole, huh? Shaped kinda like a star, don't you think, sir?
Now I can see the star.
Oh, now
I see the star here.
I see the star here. Detective, I would hardly call that shape a star.
I would hardly call it a star.
Yeah.
Like, I'll call it a star. It is hardly a
It's hardly a star.
But it is a star. You gotta give him that one.
It's a
It's
star.
it's-
It's a slow.
it's an elongated
stretched-out
star.
Star.
It's a star that's gone through a weird lens.
Yeah.
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 It's a yeah.
It's a binary star system at low resolution.
There you go. You get the little, and you've got the lens artifacts of like the
Yeah.
shing shing, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be what it is.
Binary star system.
Yeah.
Baba Booey.
Baba
Salted. Mitosis. It's a star spinning so fast that it's starting to tear itself apart.
You bet. There must be some reason for this hole.
Oh, it's yeah, I won't say it.
No, I shan't say.
I shan't say it.
Well, there's got to be some reason why this whole shapes so weirdly, you know.
Am I overthinking this? No, I don't think so.
Maybe I'm overthinking things.
No.
Nah, there's no way I could ever do that.
I love them. Detective Gumshoe, could you please be quiet for a second? You're frightening me.
Because they're saying the same thing. Oh yeah, I have to deduce, right?
Yeah, I say we deduce the key at the hole. Is this spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold?
The key, or the
Yeah.
the knife, key knife.
Doesn't the shape of this keyhole remind you of something, Franziska? The shape? It does look very familiar. However, I believe it's simply a latch hole for the safe's lock mechanism. It's just for keeping the door shut, nothing more. Is that so?
That'd be an awful. Also, just like the direct, like, I don't know. I'm not gonna think it over too much more. I said nothing.
The person who used this safe. Mr. Cochin made sure the safe had 2 compartments in order to hide something. Do you honestly think someone like that would allow the keyhole to the hidden half to look so obviously like a keyhole that even the average person could figure it out? You can't be serious! Are you saying that this hole is the keyhole to the hidden compartment of this safe? That's precisely what I'm saying. And I will prove to you right now that the Yatagarasu's key is the key that will open it. The Yatagarasu's key? Miles Edgeworth, this had better be a bad joke.
Sorry.
Sorry, sister, but this is no joke. The Yatagarasu's key is the very key that will open the second compartment of this safe. We know that this key opens the first compartment of the safe, but the keyhole you're talking about is of an entirely different shape than that of the key. Not the knife. You gotta flip it so that we're looking at it knife on.
Put this right in my own damn way. Are you sure? I don't think so. Although it is weird that it'd be the same key twice.
Yeah. We discovered this trick 7 years ago, and with it we were able to corner Monsieur. But who would have thought that I'd see this key again after all this time?
Oh, are we not? Did I miss?
No, it's just not the one.
Okay. The blade? Da binky? Oh.
Oh, okay.
I guess so. I'll just
Fuck
die.
me then.
Okay.
Let's go over this again, shall we? The Yatagarasu's key was originally made to open Mr. Cochin's safe in the Cohdopian Embassy.
Let me... okay.
We confirmed that as fact by opening the door to his safe with it. Now let's take a look at the back end of this key. Looking at the knife portion head on, what do you see?
He's looking directly in her eye, yeah.
Oh,
He's doing like...
look at it. What do you see? Someone walks in and it's just Edgeworth.
Literally holding a knife to his sister's eyeball. Jesus.
What are you talking? Ah!
He stabbed her.
He did.
Yeah.
It appears you've come to understand what I'm talking about.
Oops, I got your eye.
Uh-oh!
Uh-oh.
When viewed head-on, this knife's blade is the exact same shape as the keyhole.
I like how they're different.
Cool!
Cool! Nice!
I like how they're different. real function of the knife portion is to act as the key to the hidden portion of the safe.
Oh yeah, she's like
just
looking at it like, where is it?
But that's preposterous! Because it looks like a knife and was used to kill Mr. Faraday 7 years ago. We fell under the misconception that it was always meant to be a knife. I have a key that also can cut people.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Don't call it a knife, though.
Don't call it, it's a key.
It's a key.
Bitch.
An extremely sharp, murderous key.
Yeah, try that one going through customs. See how far it gets you.
Right. It's a
It's a key. Okay, dude.
But for both the safe and its key to conceal such clever tricks.
It is cool though that it's like a double-sided key though, like that. The fact that it's not the same key is like, okay, no, that's
Pretty
cool
sick.
actually.
Whatever is hidden inside the secret section must be of incredible importance. Then, it's even possible that what I've been searching for is inside. Scruffy, hurry up and open that safe.
Hey, yes, sir. Opening it now, sir. Oh.
Oh. These items. They're...
It's a bunch of funny shaped things.
I guess they're pieces in here.
You're in the way! Now, move, Scruffy!
I didn't think I was in the way.
Aw.
You calling me fat?
These pieces of art, they're identical to ones that have been stolen from various countries around the world. I figured as much. These are the treasures this section of the safe was to hide from view.
He's just broad-shouldered. He's just a big boy.
He's just a big boy.
Great. Not only is there nothing wrong with that, it is actively...
Yeah, actively encouraged. I believe a more thorough examination is required.
No nook and cranny.
No nook and cranny. These are pieces of stolen art from around the world. Gumshoe?
Oh.
I wonder how much they're worth. Especially this.
Hey!
Scruffy! Don't touch those valuable pieces of art with your filthy hands! Why, do you have any idea what would happen to you if one of them were to break? Is it just me, or did she hit one of those pieces of art just now?
Also, Franziska's too small. She probably... Yeah, true. The papers. Papers, please.
This is the document that we saw, that we thought was stuck earlier. I wonder what it's about.
Beats me, sir.
Why don't we take a look at it first before we give up, Detective?
Yeah, 1 and 3, of course, there it is.
Mr. Cochin's name is written here on the last page. I wonder what the significance of this document is. Oh, let's deduce some...
the papers. Paper to the paper.
Pipes. Get your pipes here.
X-ray, X-ray, read all about it.
Take a good look at these documents, Franziska. It says there are 3 pages in total, and yet there are only 2 here. Correct. Now take a look at the smuggling activity document in your possession. Tell me, is it not possible that your page was taken from this set of 3? Well, well. It certainly looks that way. Is it written in, like, Nordic ruins? I kind of love that.
I don't know. I was looking at it. I think it might be. I think you're right, maybe.
By putting our multi-part puzzle together, we seem to have arrived at an answer.
I solved your multi-part puzzle.
And it seems that you have now found what you were looking for. Yes! And with this, it has become crystal clear that Mr. Cochin himself was responsible for the mass smuggling of Babahlese ink. Babahlese ink. Babahlese ink is a special product of the Republic of Babal. However, due to a special reason, only a limited volume is ever exported. And that reason is... That's classified. It's on a need-to-know basis, and you don't need to know.
All these countries and their top secret, super special exports.
Yeah, love it. Who's got incuritis this time? In any case, it seems that the head of the smuggling ring was our victim, Mr. Manny Cochin. What were you laughing at?
I mean, it's not coherent. I don't have it coherently yet. I don't know if I will, honestly. So I'm just gonna only incuritis, big dick, something or other. Yeah.
Word.
Big. This dick is incurable or something. Yeah. You get it.
I get it. His base was in an embassy, thus it was hard for both our country and his to interfere, making it the ideal conditions under which to run a smuggling operation. Ah! But it's so frustrating! That was British. That was extremely British. I lost the person I was to rain judgment down upon with my whip of justice. Well, even if he is dead, we still have a responsibility to look into his misdeeds. Do you expect me to whip a dead man? Well, I'm not interested. Franziska, you must know that Manny Cochin was the suspect in the KG8 incident. Of course I know! On top of being the head of the smuggling ring, there is the matter of what really happened in that case that needs to be resolved.
I'm surprised to learn that she's above whipping a dead man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. I was gonna ask you, what time do you have to kind of be out of here by? You mentioned you had to be out somewhere.
Yeah, just whenever it finishes.
Okay.
Are you done investigating? You realize now, don't you, that this girl is the only one it could be. Now come along quietly, Yatagarasu, Kay Faraday. You are under arrest for the murder of Manny Cochin.
Mr. Edgeworth, please, you have to believe me. I didn't do it. I chased the fake Yatagarasu in here, and he was already...
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Miranda, yep.
I'd like to help you reduce the number of mistaken arrests Interpol makes.
What is that supposed to mean?
You know what it means.
I believe I told you that Kay Faraday is not the culprit of this crime.
Very well. I suppose I have no choice. I'll show you just how foolish your claims are.
Why did I think they were about to, like, get into a fist fight? Battle of wits! The marketplace of ideas. Let's go there now.
Let's go there now.
Even your police confirmed that the Yatagarasu infiltrated the Babahlese embassy tonight. Utilizing the confusion caused by the fire, the Yatagarasu snuck into this embassy. Furthermore, this girl claims to be the Yatagarasu.
They should throw hands. I want to see the lawyers throw hands sometimes. I want to see them get fed up with all the words and the bureaucracy and just fucking throw hands. Also, it's a cowboy jacket back there. It's got looks like it's got the little frills on it.
I love it.
Little titty frills.
America.
And it is the tower.
It is the Space Needle.
Needle.
I love it.
And most importantly, other than her, there is no one else here with the body.
Your reason for suspecting Kay is because you think she is the Yatagarasu?
Exactly. But it isn't just me. She calls herself the Yatagarasu.
Yeah, she does do that.
Yeah.
Look! How many times do I have to tell you? I was only out to capture the fake Yatagarasu.
Imposter or not, it matters not.
Imposter? Amogus?
Amogus?
A Yatagarasu is a Yatagarasu.
Very well. And I shall prove that Kay is not the Yatagarasu who killed Mr. Manny Cochin.
Go ahead and try. Show me what the prosecutors of this country are made of.
Did you not see me at the theme park?
Yeah, what
I
the
fucking
hell?
slayed, dude.
Hold it!
They may have confirmed it, but you are telling me that no one could... But are you telling me that no one could catch the thief? If so, you're basically admitting that the Yatagarasu that committed murder eluded us.
Of course, I chased after the Yatagarasu that entered the Babahlese embassy right away. And that is also why I'm making this arrest right now. Because at the end of my long chase, there was only this girl.
Ugh!
In any case, this is what I believe happened tonight.
The confusion caused by the fire? Are you saying that the Yatagarasu who was... Are you saying the Yatagarasu was not the arsonist who started the fire?
A suspicious person in a long coat was spotted in the area. Officers in the area claim to have seen that person start the fire.
Sounds like we have a phantom in our midst.
Yeah.
In a way, he could be considered a phantom the way he randomly appears.
That's his charm.
It's
His
charm.
phantomly charm.
His phantomly charm.
I'm like, I don't know if I would be a good, like, lawyer or whatever, because, like, I would hear this, utilizing confusion caused by the fire, and I'd be like, yeah, sure, the confusion caused by the fire, that makes sense, and kind of move on. Like, I wouldn't think to, like, question some things, because, like, I'm always trying to, like, in this neurodivergent way, people are, like, saying stuff, I'm, like, always, for some reason, trying to not get ahead of them, but, like, I know what you're gonna say in the end, kind of thing. Like, I'm like, I'm always finishing your sentence, like, in my head, kind of thing.
I predict whatever.
Yeah, right, exactly, yeah. And I'm just like, yeah, okay, I get what you're trying to say. Makes sense, sure. I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Is very easy for. Yes, she does, but she's also an idiot that I love very much. But she does need to stop doing that.
Just because she calls herself that, it doesn't prove that she is a killer.
No, but it does give her a motive. The Yatagarasu sent a card saying, "I will be there to steal your dirtiest secret." Furthermore, there are documents pertaining to some smuggling activity in this room. She obviously wanted to steal them. So she killed Mr. Cochin for the key.
I see. Her logic is very sound. I expected nothing less of Agent Lang's secretary. However, that statement just now didn't sound right. It might be just the opening I need.
Okay, noted. Girl claims. Yeah, she claims. I claim.
I claim.
What? Not again.
Filiform tube.
Ro Sigma.
Ro Sigma.
Not again.
It's so good.
It's good.
Such a tasty vein.
I claim that your girl is the Yatagarasu.
B-tunes.
Yeah.
Spaghetti.
Yeah! He said the thing!
He said the thing!
It's Italiophobic.
So funny. So, you're claiming that Kay knew that a foreign country's embassy had secret documents.
As stated in the calling card, the Yatagarasu was out to steal a dirty secret. Which means that the goal tonight was to steal those smuggling activity documents.
I didn't know he wasn't just doing, like, fucking paparazzi shit. He's just trying to figure out who's fucking who.
Yeah.
And trying to make up and try to publish it.
Yeah.
He's trying to get he's looking for a scoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so think about that.
Yeah, so think about
What if
that.
the Yatagarasu is actually just a reporter? A journalist? A
Yeah.
paparazzo?
Paparazzo.
Paparazzo? I don't know, I probably will. Paparazzo. You have it all wrong. It was the fake that sent the card. What? My alarm just went off, but it was the misery.
So good.
Your words are meaningless. If you are truly innocent, then let's see some proof.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, I'll leave it to you to handle this.
Yes, I'd rather you did. The Yatagarasu's goal, huh?
You claim she's innocent, but you can't change the facts that I've already outlined.
Reese's Puffs,
Reese's Puffs.
Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. I think about that all the time.
Really?
And I hate that I do.
I saved dick by giving it CPR. I saved dick by giving it CPR.
I only think about the Reese's Puffs.
Oh,
Reese's
I think
eat 'em
about
up,
that
beat 'em up, beat 'em up. I only think about
constantly.
that part.
It's just, yeah,
It goes hard.
it goes hard. I say we present the key to the one where she talks about the key.
We're not at the beginning yet.
Oh,
Okay.
that felt like an end.
It did. I was like, are we at the end? I don't know.
I really don't think that being the first to discover the body makes her the killer by default. Finally, some fucking sense.
Literally. Someone saying some normal shit.
No, but if you saw the self-purported Yatagarasu standing in front of a body, wouldn't you get a little suspicious yourself?
Yeah.
Ugh. Even so, I'd still listen to what that person had to say before I passed judgment.
Ha! Are you talking about yourself and those times where you were under suspicion?
I think the pain of being falsely accused is something you really should experience.
Well, it's not, but I get what you're saying.
Trauma be upon ye!
I personally know that feeling very well, sir.
Literally just talking about this.
Yeah.
I've been falsely accused. You've been falsely accused. All the good bitches have been falsely accused.
That's true.
Except for Franziska.
All the good people get falsely accused,
It's
and that's
true.
how you know they're good.
That's how you know they're good.
So think about that.
Because the accusations are false.
Uh-huh. And given my situation, I know exactly what it's like too.
I'm fine with never experiencing it. Ever. Are you done with your little group conference?
They're just like, yeah. Wait, you've been falsely accused? I've been falsely accused. Yo.
Yo. So Agent Shih-na suspects Kay of murder simply because Kay is the Yatagarasu.
They're a thief, not a murderer.
But if I can prove that the Yatagarasu's goal is not related to murder, then I may be able to begin to reason with her.
Okay, so it was this one.
No, next
Huh?
one.
But it was this one that they were like, this might be our opening.
But I think that one made this a text thing. This wasn't in her original statement.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm positive.
Okay.
Because she couldn't have killed Mr. Cochin for the key, because then Kay would have the key. But we found the key on the body.
Yeah, how quickly did she come? How? We don't know a time of death or anything like that.
No.
So there's.
But it's like, if she killed him for the key, then she would have taken the key immediately after he died.
True.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's gotta be that.
Yep. Nice.
Agent Shih-na. I regret.
buddy.
Woo! I regret to inform you that there is a flaw in your logic.
Oh,
Even if you claim that she is the killer and the Yatagarasu, I'm certain that securing the smuggling documents is not the motive behind the murder.
Damn, I was feeling good. I was like, ooh, I remembered which one we like. Edgeworth got hung up on. Nah.
The key to the safe in this room was found on Mr. Cochin's body. Furthermore, the Yatagarasu would not be so stupid as to leave without the documents.
Oh,
Gah! She's melting.
she's mad.
By the simple fact that the documents were still in the safe when we looked, it's obvious that the killer's target was not the safe at all.
then perhaps she didn't know that Mr. Cochin had the key on him.
Just poking out.
If that's the case, then why would she have needed to kill him? Because I can think of no reason for her to kill him if she had not known that fact.
Need? Reason? All of this is simply our conjecturing after the fact.
It's entirely possible.
It is entirely possible, yeah.
It's entirely possible that she accidentally killed him when she was sneaking in.
Gah!
Perhaps she didn't notice the safe's second compartment before returning the key.
Ah! No. The papers were sticking out.
Papes were sticking out.
But the fact still remains that Mr. Cochin was stabbed to death.
I feel like a great thief knows the concept of fake false bottoms.
Yeah. But you have no definitive proof that it was Kay who committed the act.
She almost certainly has false bottom drawers herself.
Yeah, 100%.
Like,
Actually, I do. I saw her holding the knife she used on the victim with my own eyes.
What?
Allow me to tell you a bit more about the evidence that will pull her away behind bars. The knife wound on the body is consistent with the blade of the knife. The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon, which the
that's
killer
not
was
what
holding.
we said.
It is what we said, but it's not what I think is true.
No, we said it was this one, didn't we?
Yeah, the knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon.
Oh, butterfly. Yeah. I got my markings confused.
I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim. The knife is part of a special 3-part set, which has a design like no other. The evidence and testimony, it all points to the girl.
Also, y'all at home, is the audio level okay?
Oh yeah, she's quiet.
Just because she's a quieter voice? Because it looks like the mic volume ends up being about the same as the music volume, so I just want to make sure everything's sounding alright. Yeah?
Awesome.
There
Cool.
is no counter-argument.
Ugh. That is your definitive evidence?
You see now that she is definitely the killer, right?
No! Mr. Edgeworth, you've got to believe me! I saw a suspicious person in a long black coat outside the embassy. I swear! If my alarm isn't yelling, nice.
And you came in here because you were chasing this suspicious person?
That's right. I ran into this office only because I was chasing after that person. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the lights. But then...
Ah! Who's there?
Yeah.
Oh.
This is... I came to this room upon hearing the girl scream. And when I saw her holding the knife, I immediately restrained her.
That the object Kay felt by her feet on the floor was the murder weapon.
I had the knife analyzed right away, but we failed to find anyone's prints on it.
But the suspicious person in the black coat who came into this room before me!
You continue to insist there was such a person, but if there was, where did they go?
That... I don't know. But I know they came in here.
That sounds like the desperate excuses of a suspected killer, not a trustworthy testimony. You understand, don't you? We can't trust this girl's words, Mr. Edgeworth.
Ugh! He has a point. Even if Kay's words are the truth, I must show that they are with some solid evidence.
Mr. Edgeworth, I really didn't.
Kay, don't worry. You didn't do it, and there must exist a way for me to prove that.
Still not giving up, I see. In that case, try to counter my argument, if you can.
Don't worry. I can, and I will.
Yeah, she's having a go of it. Blah.
Does this mean that you already have the results back?
Very glad we didn't start this last week.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We have confirmed that the shape of the Babahlese knife's blade matches the wound. Please don't confuse the efficiency of Interpol's forensics teams with your own.
Get him.
Get his ass.
I won't if you don't underestimate our police force. And so we're clear, I'd hardly say your logic's sound, which you will see in a bit.
You can prove me wrong, please. By all means, go ahead.
That has been my intention all along. Now, let us return to your testimony.
Butterfly handle is the Moida weapon, which the killer was holding.
You mean to say that you saw Kay holding the murder weapon with your own eyes?
I was also on the search for the Yatagarasu. When I heard the girl scream coming from this room, I rushed over straight away. When I arrived, I saw the girl standing there motionless with the knife
Listen.
in her hands.
But I already told you! I came in here because I was also after the Yatagarasu. The suspicious person I saw came into this room. But when I entered, it was pitch dark. I felt something by my foot on the floor, so I turned on the lights, and then...
You found out that it was the murder weapon at your feet. Thank you, Ghostly.
How many times do I have to tell you? We can't trust the words of a suspect.
The only thing you'll accept is evidence, isn't it?
That's the only acceptable way to counter an agent of Interpol on the scene of a crime.
Mr. Edgeworth, do you have some kind of evidence that can prove me innocent?
I think I do, because there's one piece of evidence I find to be a bit interesting. I think I need to carefully examine that piece of evidence again.
It ain't gonna be fingerprints because she's got gloves.
Yeah. And the handle was switched out.
And, well, that's what I'm thinking was what happened. But the lack of fingerprints is not going to be evidence in favor of
K.
Of K, because she has
It'll
gloves.
probably be the stepping stone piece where we're like,
we'll
it
have to
couldn't
make the
have been
mistake,
K.
and then and then it'll be something else.
There's no fingerprints. It's like, but she's wearing gloves.
Yeah, and then so I need something else. Yes.
I ask that you please refrain from speculation.
It's a sound hypothesis derived from evidence. There's no room for debate.
Ugh. Miles Edgeworth, know that an ungraceful loss will not be tolerated, my subordinate.
Bitch!
Bitch! Now, rebut her hypothesis with factual logic. Otherwise, what was your investigation for? Yes, you are correct. Thank you. Ha! Helping a subordinate out with advice is the job of any good superior.
I love her.
She seems to be rather enjoying herself. But she is correct nonetheless.
She's just
Yummy.
You're my bitch. Bitch. I made you my bitch.
Yeah.
Bitch. Yeah, bitch. Jesse. Bitch. She's a queen
My
and she knows
daddy
it.
and my mommy.
And my daddy and my mommy. Daddy and my mommy and my stop. Okay.
What's my name?
You are not the guy. You're not capable of being the guy. I had a guy, but now I don't. You are not the guy.
Yeah. Did you do?
What's the bit that's like, what's your name? Mickey Mouse? No. What's my name? Walter White.
You're
goddamn
goddamn right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're goddamn right.
Agent Shih-na, please continue with your testimony.
It goes way too hard
It goes way too
for
hard.
what it is. A 3-piece set. Like a 3-piece tuxedo?
About the 3-piece set, is there really no other like it?
Let's ask Emballiter.
Emballiter Pabano. Emballiter Poblano. Got him.
Got him.
Type in the group chat.
Let's ask Ambassador Poleno for more details, shall we?
The knives are indeed special. They have the butterfly, the symbol of the Republic of Babal, engraved on them. And because there are only 3 of them in the world, they are very, very valuable.
The national symbol, huh? Well, the knives are covered in the butterfly design.
I wish I could see them.
Burnt it away.
I wish... Oh, in the handle?
Oh, yeah, it's in the handle.
Ah. Along with the Alabastian set, our respective countries each have only have 3 knives each.
I see.
Are you satisfied now? If so, let's continue.
Ambassador Amidala? Like from Star Wars?
Star Wars?
Star Wars? Okay, so... Oh, never mind, one more.
No. I believe there is still room for debate, and I'll thank you to not decide that for me.
I didn't decide anything for you. I'm merely looking at reality the way it is.
Are you sure you're not just viewing the facts through rose-colored glasses?
Slay. Like... Yes, I'm sure. They're black. Mr. Edgeworth, I think she's mad at you.
Perhaps. But our definitions of reality are a tad different.
Are the 2 of you done chatting?
Fire.
Agent Shih-na's proof that the Babahlese knife that Kay... Agent Shih-na's proof is the Babahlese knife that Kay was allegedly holding.
Yeah. So, how are you gonna prove that?
Huh?
Sorry, it's time to be real.
Oh.
I've been so good about doing it on time. Everyone smile.
Nice.
Yeah. So, how are you gonna prove that Kay didn't do it, sir?
Agent Shih-na wants to suspect Kay merely because Kay was the only one here.
Shih-na's definitely hitting differently. She's a different boner than my normal wife is.
Yeah, she's slay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Then I must show evidence that Kay couldn't have committed the murder.
But do you have such evidence, sir?
Yes. There's one piece of evidence that seems very unnatural to me. And I believe it is my duty to point that out to Agent Shih-na.
All right. Blast me.
I think it's the... Can we see the evidence real quick? Can we examine the knife again?
Why is... If they're gonna make such a hubbub about the handles, why are they...
Right, because the blade doesn't have butterflies on it. You can't really see through the blood, but I don't think it does.
It doesn't look like it, no. Just the handle.
So I bet you it's a other guy knife with this guy handle, right? A lot of skill detailing on this. Okay, so it's the same thing. Okay. I say we present this knife with its removable handle to
The knife with the butterfly handle is the murder weapon which the killer was holding. The knife wound on the body is consistent.
I think it's this one.
This one?
Yeah.
I assume she obtained the knife from the display rack and used it on the victim.
Could be
No,
that
because
one.
it was after the fire already. Things had already been all burnt.
Ah!
I assume
That's a really
she
good
obtained
point.
the knife from the display rack.
Yeah. Present it to that.
Nope.
No.
Guess I'll die.
Finding of evidence in my testimony actually
Actually.
proves the absence of a flaw in my logic and the presence of one in yours.
Nerd. 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 Yeah.
I can't get it today. Yeah.
The knife is a part of a special 3-piece set, which is designed like no other. The evidence. Okay, so then.
Can we press this one again? It was the one that they were like.
Yeah, I think it was. You mean to say that you saw Kay holding murder weapon with eyes?
With eyes?
Also in search, I heard the girl scream coming, rushed on over. When I arrived, I saw the girl standing motionless with knife in hand.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's the knife to that one.
This bitch first I saw came into the room, but then when I entered, it was pitch dark. I felt something on her foot and touched it with a knife. Found out it was another weapon feet. Bad tell trustworthy suspect.
Yeah. Okay. So, this one. The knife.
The knife!
Ow!
Nice. There's no fingerprints. Oh, she's wearing gloves. Yeah.
The murder weapon was the knife with the butterfly design on it. But is that really the truth?
What are you getting at?
I'd like for you to take a look at this. There is blood on the blade, and yet there's not a speck of blood on the handle.
Oh yeah, the blood part of it.
That's what I was thinking.
Ah.
With the removable handles.
Yeah.
This signifies that at the time of the crime, a different handle was attached to this blade. The knife that Kay was holding had its handle switched and was in fact not the real murder weapon.
It wasn't the real murder weapon?
This knife can be taken apart. Shall we give it a go?
Yes. I want to see it. Bust it open.
As you can see, the Babahlese knife now has now been disassembled into two parts. The killer must have pulled the murder weapon out of the victim's body and proceeded to swap the knife's original handle with this butterfly one. It was all to create the illusion that Mr. Cochin was killed with the butterfly-themed knife.
Would that mean more than one set of prints would be on the handle?
Not if they're all wearing gloves.
Not if they're all wearing gloves. Work.
This should clear up any and all suspicion surrounding Kay.
Your argument isn't airtight yet.
How so?
It's possible that the girl herself is the one who switched the handles.
don't be ridiculous. For what purpose would she do such a thing?
I don't care to know how a criminal thinks.
You should.
You should.
You should. As
You should.
a detective, you should. You very much should.
Big time should.
The way they view the world is beyond the comprehension of a normal person like myself.
Then you should need a different job.
Yeah.
You gotta be.
Different
You need to be able to
profession,
comprehend it. If
Yeah.
Therefore, I wouldn't put anything past them, no matter how odd it may
that's just
seem.
irresponsible. A cab means Shih-na as well.
Huh. The truth is right there in front of you, and this knife will show you the way. You will come to see that Kay is not and could not have been Mr. Cochin's killer.
Wouldn't there be prints in the blood if someone were to switch out the handle? I don't
It's
know.
Ace Attorney.
It's Ace Attorney. Yeah, that's you do have to forego
is that a flower?
much
in the hilt?
critical thinking
You zoom in.
when playing. Not
Yeah.
anymore, but
What is this mark on here?
It's the mark of a flower. I assume you know what this means.
it's one of the reasons detectives can't take on too many cases per year. I understand that motive could fuck you up. Yeah, I believe that. Okay, you're too close to the case.
I don't know that it's the mind of a killer will fuck you up. It's probably the nature of the devastating crimes.
I mean, you're
and
constantly
having to see
like murder dead people
Yeah.
and dealing with
And,
people
like-
grieving and
and also just really
it's a heavy
fucked up,
job. It's like it's the
twisted
same
things
shit
that
as
happens.
yeah. I mean, it's the same shit as like first responders.
yeah.
Yeah. You're just seeing so much
Yeah,
shit.
and you're seeing devastation and yeah.
No, not really.
No.
Butterflies rest on flowers all the time to drink their sweet nectar.
So they do. However, would this butterfly really drink the nectar of this flower?
They were enemies.
They were enemies. They're rivals. The answer is clearly not a chance. Now to prove the relationship between the butterfly and the flower with this.
Pamphlet.
I think so.
Pamphlet.
Pamphlet.
Bah. Nice.
Nice.
You can't be serious.
Oh, but I am.
It appears you've made the connection. The flower on this blade.
Oh, I wasn't even paying
Oh.
attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on autopilot. I don't know.
I love that.
I got it.
Just doing what I tell you.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. I love clear instructions. And so I don't get them very often. And when I do, I'm following them.
Ah, it's so funny.
The flower on the handle and the butterfly on the handle are not friends.
They're not friends.
Yeah, that's right. You figured it out too? No. Oh. Back leggies. I got your tummy. I got your tummy. Cute. I just run the stream. I don't know, dog. I'm just here to click start stream.
The flower on this blade is designed after a certain country's national symbol.
Hi. Go on. That's right.
I can't see.
I can't see.
That's right. The kingdom of I can't remember what it is.
Alabast.
Alabast.
All the best.
All the best. In other words, this blade is.
You're getting Mike Wazowski.
I can't read it without getting Mike Wazowski'd. This blade is from one of the Alabast ornamental knives.
Ah! Ah! Go on, Salem. Move on up. You gotta scoot your boot.
Right in the wrong spot.
You gotta scoot your boot. Go on. Up you get.
It's okay, I'm good now.
There you go.
never mind. This part of the knife handle.
He just wants his thighs rubbed. Yeah, she just
Aw.
wants to be on screen.
Has Babal's national symbol of the butterfly on it. Therefore, it is undeniably Babahlese in origin. But as we both know, you can't kill someone with just a knife handle.
Well, I mean, you can do anything with enough conviction.
That's true. Incidentally, when exactly did the murder occur again, Agent Shih-na?
After the fire had broken out.
That's right.
That's right.
Kay entered the Babahlese embassy after the fire had taken place. Furthermore, she had not been to the Alabastian side of the building before then. On top of that, not a single person passed between the two countries during the fire, which means that Kay could not have transported an Alabastian object over here. This makes it impossible for her to be the true killer.
Get shit on!
Get shit on!
Woo! Way to go, sir! Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth, sir! What a great victory!
Whoop, whoop.
Hey, why is everyone so quiet?
No one else in this room has childlike whimsy.
And that's really all of their biggest flaws.
Kay does, but she's in kind of a pickle right now.
Yeah.
I'm happy we got this far and cleared Kay's name. But what worries me now is what will happen next.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this?
An Alabastian knife? Here?
Do you mean, how did this find its way into the... You mean... Do you mean, how did this find its way to the Republic of Babal?
Like, I know they're technically right, but it's still funny to me that they're just being like, oh, it came into the country.
Yeah.
Yes, I
the
guess.
The building country.
The building country. Across the hall.
Yeah. It didn't just find its way over. Rather, we should focus on how it was smuggled over.
You know what? My brain hurts thinking about it while we're just standing around. Thinking while you're on the run? Now that's the way a great thief operates.
Girl, you gotta play it cool with that whole great
Ixnay on the Easthay, girl!
gotta be a little bit more chill.
Do you know the meaning of the word discretion? K.
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 K. No.
No.
K. Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks a bunch, Mr. Edgeworth, for proving me innocent, I mean. You believed in me the whole time, right? Tell me you did.
Not really, but...
Come on, you don't have to be shy about it.
Your argument is still not airtight.
Would you care to elaborate?
I understand now that the girl didn't commit the murder. However, there is still the possibility that she is the Yatagarasu.
That again? Look, how many times do I have to explain it to you? I am the real Yatagarasu. I'm not like that fake one that goes around setting fires, okay?
Whether you're the real deal or a fake, it doesn't really matter. All I have to say is this. I have my suspicions that this girl is the one who started the fire.
Well, at least we're only on for arson charges now.
Preposterous. On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing?
That was preposterous. On what grounds do you suspect her of such a thing?
Over.
Over. Yeah.
The fact that she calls herself the Yatagarasu,
Yeah.
that in itself is a most elegant proof.
Yeah. An elegant proof.
Elegant proof.
Hey.
I claim.
Ms. Shih-na,
Yes?
I have no intention of taking back any of what I've said. Oh. Good call.
Hmm?
I am the great thief Yatagarasu, and I refuse to allow some imposter to claim that name as their own. The path of justice that my father pointed me towards, I will walk it the best I can.
It's not good to be so stubborn. I hope you can understand that.
Thanks a lot for the concern, Ms. Shih-na. Let me share something with you, too, as a token of my appreciation. Is she being gay right now? Thanks. Those sunglasses totally do nothing for you, so I'll steal them from you next time, okay?
Hey, I understand what you're doing. You're wrong, though.
No, yeah, like, Points for
Respect.
cunt. Points for cunt.
Points for cunt.
But, like,
also
also
on the other
points
hand,
for cunt.
Points for cunt.
Like,
yeah.
Cunt does not beat cunt, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
What?
Well, I guess we'd better get going.
Going? To where?
To the Kingdom of Alabast. If we don't go, we won't know for sure, right?
I suppose not. We won't get anywhere by simply standing here thinking. To see where the Alabastian knife came from.
we'll have to pay the Alabastian Embassy a visit.
Hey, I know we're like enemies, but like the way you had me arm locked was kind of cool. Didn't hate it.
Let's go, Miles Edgeworth. As you are my subordinate, I will not tolerate you bringing the investigation to a halt.
Understood.
Nice.
All right.
Nice. Got a good long one this time. Let's fucking go. Those sunglasses are doing nothing for you.
Slay.
Okay.
Okay.
Another case started.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.